late. Am I 2 minutes late? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome in. This is gonna be a very special live. I didn't think I would ever say this on YouTube, but welcome in to take a look at my art collections for the last 30 years of my life. I don't know if anyone's here with me. I think we're all here. I don't know. So there we go. I see Pistachio. I see Mia. 27 people in already. Thank you all so much. This is going to be epic. This is going to be a good one. And if you miss it during the live, if you watch on replay, thank you so much for your time tonight. It's quite an amazing thing, and I'm going to struggle for words tonight because as an artist, this is just epic. And I'm going to have to watch the chat on my phone because we're going to take a look at the tablet and we're going to take a look at the auction. Do I look tired out? Because last night was a late night indeed. And I had to take a nice rest today. 42 people in. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. So first of all, let's start with some questions. So does anyone out there, hi Amy, hi Debbie Lucio, hi, I don't know if it's Monarch, something something full, Pistachio, Michelle Bradley, Sam Joe Sells. If you have a fancy user ID, if you want to put your name in, I'll most certainly say your name. Mia, thank you so much. Pistachio, Michelle, thank you. And Sam Joe Sells, thank you so much. And there is Susan, and there's Maggie and Dudley. There's my favorite bird. Steve's Collect, Judith Mitchell, Sarah, thank you so much for helping me out. There's Beth, Turtle Shell, Jess K, Cinnamon Tea. I haven't seen you in forever. There's Janice. Thank you so much for joining in. All right, 56 people, 24 thumbs up. If you could just put in the chat, maybe what state you're watching from, because I don't know what a lot of your hometowns are. You just put the state that you're from, flood the chat with your states, and let's get this chat moving. Ellie is here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. Michelle, thank you. Wisconsin, Texas, Indiana, New York City. Jeremy does all the shipping on our channel. Jules of yesterday, Virginia, Florida, Maine, Pennsylvania. Oh, very close. Texas, Wisconsin, Texas, Tennessee, Indiana, Missouri, Ohio. That's amazing. Hi, Rebecca. I don't know you, but welcome in, Rebecca. Ravenna. Oh, there's Wendy Foster. There's my friend Wendy. I met Wendy at the antique mall. Wendy, am I how I am in real life? Am I in real life how I am on YouTube? Let them know in the chat if oh, okay. California. Oh, Oregon. Trey in Oregon. Hi, Jacqueline. All right, Catherine Lamantia. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. And my mother, Mary, is here to moderate. So I really appreciate that. 63 people interested in my art collection is an amazing number. I thought I'd be here by myself tonight. Wendy Foster, you are exactly how you are in real life. Oh, Wendy, you are amazing. You are, you guys, I met Wendy Foster in real life, and she watches me on YouTube. And you know how I feel about my YouTube viewers. I don't think of you as viewers. I think of you extended family and friends. I really truly mean that. Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Joshua got his teas and his coffee and he loves his necklace. All right, so thank you all again. Canton, Ohio. Nice. 144 work. I used to work in Canton, Ohio. I worked there for 3 years for an auction company. Thank you. Oh, Wendy, your husband wants to meet me. Hopefully we'll run into you this summer. That'd be great. Just somehow reach out to me. Gosh, I would say my phone number is posted online, but I don't want 35,000 phone calls. Oh, I would love to meet him. Turtle Shell, you're from Virginia. Yeah, you're not far away. If you all don't know Beth Turtle Shell, you should. All right, 71 people, 31 thumbs up. So continue to hit the thumbs up for me. So does anyone have any questions about what we're here for tonight? Does anyone have any questions about what we're here for? Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera around. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this because I have to watch the feed. I wish I had like a third device tonight. I'm trying to watch the chat so I can entertain questions as we go. But I feel that this is very important. So, why we're here tonight? I'm an artist and a silversmith and an animal advocate and a friend to many. Oh boy. So I've been collecting art for it feels like my whole life, and I'm 52 this year. I'm 52. Thank you so much for saying that, Sarah, that you're here just for me. I appreciate that. I very much so appreciate that. Thank you. 77 people. So I got to stop looking at the numbers because it doesn't matter. It's that you're here and that I absolutely love you for being here. So I've been collecting art now for it feels like 3 lifetimes. And people know me just for jewelry on YouTube. And I think that that's a little bit alarming and a little bit sad. So I decided to take you all on a journey with me to um, sell, I don't like the word sell off, to deaccession from my collection over 160 or 170 works. And you might say, well, didn't you do an inventory? Yeah, I did an inventory, and the auction house did as well. But I chose Aspire Auctions in Cleveland. So if you go over to their website, it's www.aspire, ASPIRE, auctions, plural.com. So they have a April sale up right now, and I am a very large part of it. So we're going to go through the catalog and we're going to take a look at some of my most interesting pieces that I've bought from storage unit auctions, Goodwill, Salvation Army, estate sales, garage sales, benefit auctions. Um, the list rolls on of where I find these things. And I've often said, as a reseller, it's not always about how do you flip something for a profit. It's not always about the amount of money that you make on something. It's sometimes about the way you feel, especially when it comes to art. A lot of you know that in resale, I don't want to say it's easy. I don't want to demean anyone, but sometimes it's very easy to buy predictable. Sometimes it's very easy to go to the thrift store and buy something for $1.99 and sell it for $20. There's a lot of those channels out there now, and I am not one of those channels. I took great pride in buying things that were slightly more unusual. And remember when I was building this collection, there was no Google Lens, there was no AI. Dana, thank you so much for the super chat. Dana S., I just saw you a little bit ago. I went over to someone's sale to say hello, and I saw you there. And Dana S., you're incredibly special to me. You really, really are. And thank you so much for the $10. I didn't set any goals tonight. I didn't set any goals tonight, and it feels very, very good to get a super chat already. Let's hit the thumbs up on that. Can everyone please hit the thumbs up on that super chat? Is that okay? Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, thank you. Hi Tama, thank you so much. And hi Marigold, thank you. The dinner, that was very, very kind. Thank you so much for the super chat. So what I'll say tonight is you'll notice that I can't stop smiling. And it's this process of building a collection has been an honor and a privilege. And before I go too much on about me and the person behind the collection, I'm just giving you the lay of the land of like how I built the collection, because a lot of people have asked. We know you for jewelry, we know you for silver, we know you for gold, we know you for diamonds, we know you for setting the record straight. We know you for saying it as it is. We know you for this, we know you for that. And that's awesome. That's an awesome thing. And I built a collection on honesty, and a lot of the works that you're going to see have been with me for a long time. They're old time friends. And when I say that is when I would come home from long days at the veterinary clinic, and I would come home from long days of work, working 4 jobs at a time, I found solace and I found comfort not only in my very dear friends and my family, but also in my collections and my artwork. They really assisted me through a lot of difficult times, if that makes sense. Inanimate objects really shouldn't matter that much. But as I grew up in my 20s and my 30s and into my 40s, these works have been with me every step of the way, and I've moved them from several different several different locations, several different places, uh, apartments, and several different places that I've lived. I've moved these items with me, and it's just an amazing experience to be able to show all of you what I've been able to accomplish over 30 years. Did anyone have a question? Because I asked, like, if anyone had a question. My mom just said, "See, there's my street cred. There's my street cred I was looking for tonight." Mom said that I started at age 14. And note to self: don't ever put on any sort of lotion before you go on YouTube, because I haven't ever really like treated my face before I went on. But I took a nap and I wanted to make sure that my face was nice, even though it's puffy and red now. But and I got stuff in my got stuff in my eyes. So hi there, hi, welcome in. I don't know you. I don't know how to say your user ID. I don't know how to say your user ID. Hugo Raz, I don't know. Razabai? Razabay? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome in. Remember when Lisa, thank you so much. My mom said I started when I was 14 and I'm 52, and here we are tonight to experience this. Okay, so understand this. So aspireauctions.com. I went to the opening. So if you haven't seen the videos before this one, please race on over to my channel. I did a long feed video on it. And then I think I did a live, or I mentioned it in a live. And then Jeremy and I on Bully Run Coffee, Jeremy and I went to the opening. How many people here had seen the opening? Oh, I do my beard. I do my beard. Yeah. George, your husband wants to know who does my beard. I do. And yeah, I do. I do my beard. There's Tess Hustack. There's my friend. Yeah, did you have any questions? Did you have any questions at all? You saw the live. You saw the live. Okay, good. I was really not well behaved at all. I was not well behaved at all. So if you want to laugh, go over to Bully Run Coffee and check that out. I'm going to move this. I think I'm going to move this way. Let me think of how to do this, everybody. All right, I'm gonna move. Oh, let me move this out of the way. So when I say I buy high-end art, look at this. I bought this the other day, and I love it very much. It makes me incredibly, incredibly happy. And this is just insane. I'm still doing research on the artist mark, but this is an amazing Native American pot. And someone said to me, "Well, are you gonna stop buying?" Am I gonna stop buying? Oh, come on, Is water gonna stop flowing on the earth? The answer is no. No, this is thank you for the 100 viewers are in now. So all right, we're gonna go camera down. And if you have any questions, I might miss it, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the camera around. It's gonna be a little bit weird, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a go. Are you guys ready to try this? Because you're going to be out on my desk, and I'm going to have to put you in this other holder. Thank you all so much for joining in. If anyone's new here, I really appreciate the view. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, that would be epic. So here, let's make sure my lips are on. Even though the camera's not going to be on me. And I'm not going anywhere else tonight. All right, let's do this. All right, so I'm going to take you over to the Aspire catalog. Now, remember this. This is only a fraction of my collection. The house is completely still loaded. And I did sell off a lot of things that I said I would never sell. So I'm so excited. Just remember this. Now, if you have a piece of paper and a pencil, it's going to come in handy. You don't have to take notes. You don't have to participate in the auction, but this is just basic information for you. All right. So Aspire Auctions, ASPIRE, auctions.com. I'll show you the website in just a second. So there's a staggered close. A lot of my items start closing tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right. You got a little bit of time to get registered. But remember this. This is the first of at least 2, if not 3 sales from my collection. There may be a 4th sale. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Do you plan to decommission your Native American jewelry? Yes, at some point. Yes. And I just got so nervous I spit all over myself. The answer is yes. Thank you for your question. I'm going to try and catch all the questions in the chat. All right. Aspire Auctions. Closing tomorrow. Listen up. If you have your piece of paper and your pencil, this is important. Tomorrow closing, right? Are you ready? Paintings. Works on paper. Now, if you go through the catalog, just remember these and you can write down from what to what. Works on paper. Oops. Sculpture. Silver. Art glass and lamps. Porcelain and ceramics. Decorative arts. Luxury accessories. That's right. Designer and luxury accessories. Watches, clocks, and coins. Okay? So those are the categories that close tomorrow. The categories that close on Friday. Listen up. This is what I'm known for. Gemstones and jewelry. So those 2 categories close on Friday. On Saturday, the auction is complete and starts closing with Asian arts, furniture and modern design, carpets, and extra. Okay, so that's your breakdown. There are 17 categories. My collection is featured in 13 of the 17 categories. There's only 4 that I'm not part of. So if you're looking just for my items, I am not part of luxury accessories. I'm not part of watches and clocks, and I'm not part of coins, and I'm not part of something else. So I'm not part of 4 of them. Again, starting to close tomorrow. This is where it's important. Paintings, works on paper, posters, sculpture. Oh, I'm not in posters either. Oh, that's the other one. Hold on. I'm going to make myself a note. I'm not in posters. And just so you know, someone said, did you take today off? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. I was working at my new estate sale in Fairlawn, Ohio, and I was there for 4.5 hours pricing today. So yeah, okay. So, Barbara Thompson said, it's so easy to register and bid at Aspire. Barbara Thompson has already done it. Thank you so much for whatever you bid on. I so appreciate it. Thank you. And I know there's quite a few people here that got registered because I talked to Katya today. And she said, I didn't know you were in front of so many people. So she's so cute, by the way. She's not cute. She's beautiful. And she's doing a fantastic job for me. Let me plug my phone in as well. I have to plug my phone in. Remind me to plug my phone in. All right. Paintings, works on paper. Now we're going to go camera this way. And the homework is done. So I gave you all that information. Let me get this out of the way. And look how I can stay focused when I don't look at the chat. All right. So I'm going to try it this way, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to put you on this new little handy dandy thing I've been pulling around the table. And I think what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to take, oh, hi, Bill, and something. Thank you so much. So I'm going to take you out of this holder. I'm going to bring you slightly closer. We're going to look at my dreadful ceiling. All right, now wait 1 second. Let me see if we can move you back here. And let me see if I can get this in here. And I think we're going to try this. Oh, hold on. Sorry to make, if you guys get motion sick, just look away. Eggy, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. All right, give me a moment. Let's flip it around and go this way. Okay, now we're kind of where we need to be. So let me see if I can, hold on, let's see if I can switch this around. There is going to be a little bit of a glare. Let's try and take the glare off of that. And let's move this up this way. All right, now I think we're pretty good. Let me see if I can get a little bit more optimal view for you. Give me a moment. Thank you so much for allowing me to adjust this. And now you'll get my reflection. That's not good. Let's see if I can do this slightly different. Let's move this way. Let's move this way. And I don't know if I can zoom out. Oh, look at me go. Okay, I can zoom out a little bit. Now, if you see the back of my table, that's just going to have to be the way it is. Let me see if I can, let me shut this light off and see if we can get rid of this glare. And then I'm going to plug my, oh, look at us go. All right. I know it's not optimal viewing by any stretch. Let me plug my phone in. And I appreciate you because I didn't know how I was going to be able to show this tonight. Now, does that look okay? Does that, are you guys gonna be okay with that as like our view for the night so I don't have to fidget and make it like crazy? Let's see if we can go this way. I don't know. Hold on. Is that like, let's see here. Give me a minute. Looks great. Okay, hold on. Let me do the yellow over here is my one light, and all that stuff in the background, like right here where my hand is, all that stuff is Herkimer diamonds in Matrix. Let me see here. Hi, Judith Mitchell. Thank you so much for being here. I don't want to show you the rest of my house. Okay, let's see. I don't like the angle. Let me see here. Let me think this through. I wonder if I do this. Let me think this through. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Thank you for bearing with me. And someone says, need my loop. Well, I'm trying over here. All right. Hi, Eldine. Thanks for being here. I don't know. See, if I fidget too much, then this isn't gonna. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not showing you the rest of my house. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, because that's all stuff that's coming to auction, and I don't want people to be like, "Oh, I want that. I want that." Don't we all? Don't we all want what's in the background? All right, here, let's say that I'm not gonna fidget anymore. Okay, all right. So we're at Aspire Auctions website. See, this isn't gonna bode well. Okay, let's think. Hmm. Wonder if we go up like this. I think I'm going to try something different over here. Just bear with me, guys. If you have to look away for a moment, that would be great. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm giving it a go. I'm giving it a go. Yeah, because then everyone's like, well, you have to show us what's in the background. No, I don't. All right, 105 people watching me fidget with a very, very defined tripod. And I'm still going to try and watch the chat. See, this isn't going to work. Let me take this out over this way. Oh my God, I'm ready to throw it. I'm ready to throw the camera is what's going to happen. All right, here we go. I'm going to tilt this back, and we're going to go that route. And it still looks the exact same as it did. I think I have to take this out of here. I think that's what's got to happen. Hold on, everybody. We're going to get industrious yet. Don't you worry your cute little selves. Oh, look at us go. Oh, look at us go. Oh, look at this. All right. So now check this out. So we're going to do it this way. And I hope this is okay for everybody, because this is about as good as it's going to get. All right. Now let me see if I can zoom in. All right, let me see if I can zoom in. So this is going to be a little crop shot, okay? So you're going to have to deal with it. Now, is that okay with everybody? Is that okay? Uh-huh. Is that okay, everyone? And if it's not, just let me know and I'll fix it again. But I can't show you the background because, well, I could show you my dining room table, but then you're going to want to buy the art glass that's on the dining room table. Good here, good here. Hi, Thelma, Michelle, Susan. Is that okay, you guys? Okay. And then we'll go back camera up. All right. Now I'm not going to bump the table either because this is like a really rickety table and then the whole thing shakes and I get upset. Okay. All right. Here we go. So you're at Aspire Auctions website and you go over to Aspire Auctions and then you go to Auctions and you go to Catalog. Okay. So this is the way the website will look. I will zoom in just a moment. So these are your 17 categories to pick from. And then what I did is I made it very easy for viewing, okay? So once you click on the paintings, then it pulls you up like this, okay? Now on your phone, I'm going to fair warn you, it will look different on your phone. This painting is doing incredibly, incredibly well. This painting is at $4,600. And then this one is mine and doing fantastic, $275. And you remember that I bought this at the thrift at the, like, it was like a consignment shop. I say a thrift, but it's, consignment shop. It's a thrift that's consigned. This is John Prentice Benson. This is one of my works in the auction. It's lot number 7. It's at 275. It's got 13 hours left, and 5 to 800 is the preview. And then when you want to see the photos are magnificent on Aspire. And I don't know what the tablet is deciding to do and not do right now, but you can swipe and scroll, and I don't know why, but it's it's not swiping and it's not scrolling. Okay, let's go over to the painting category. Let me scroll down. I'm going to show you my favorites because I saved most of what's in the sale. So everybody that wants to know my lots, here we are. We're on my favorite. I favorited most of my works. Now, I did say to someone earlier today, I said to someone, thank you for keeping the chat at a minimum because I can't watch a chat and talk at the same time. It's not going to happen tonight. We'll entertain questions in a little bit. And Mom, thank you so much for being a moderator and keeping the chat safe. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is most of my items. Now, someone said, are you going to show us everything? And the answer is no. I'm not going to show you every one of my lots. My dad taught me to be very aware of my safety. My father taught me to be very smart when it came to don't, quote, don't tell him everything. There are several lots in the auction that I am not going to discuss, okay? Because I'm not going to. It's just the way it's going to be. But I'm going to show you 80% of my lots. So get a piece of paper and a pencil, and I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in this way. Now, can you all fairly well see that pretty well? Is this feed good for all of you? So that all of you that wanted to construct, what you wanted to bid on out of my collection, is this okay to do it that way? Can you see it better, or do you want me to zoom in a little bit more? I can't really affect the glare on it. I can prop it up a little bit. Let's get the glare off of this a little bit. So there, I propped it up just a little bit. Okay, great. All right, so this is my first work that I will discuss with you. So tomorrow, I told you the paintings, works on paper, posters, sculpture, silver, art, glass, porcelains, decorative arts, luxury goods, watches, clocks, and coins. I think I got it all now memorized. I'll scroll through and I'll show you. I'm so distracted already. Lot 7, John Prentice Benson. He was American from 1865 to 1947. And this work I bought at you'll see it in one of my YouTube shorts because I don't like doing the come shop with me's. I find them to be boring. I find them to be drab. I don't do them. And I'm not picking on people that do. I just don't do that content. But I'll do a YouTube short and show you. I bought this for $20. And here it is at Aspire at $275 with time left. Okay. You'll remember that video that I did as well. I did a long feed video on my channel about this painting, and I said, dare me to sell it. Did you guys remember that? Can you please put in the chat? Do you remember, and you should see the security system on my house. And I was kidding. I was joking with someone the other day, and I said, I have 357 reasons you shouldn't break into my house. And there's truth in jest, but I have 357 reasons you shouldn't break into my house. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get my pointer. I already feel like I've been distracted. It's my own fault. I'm getting my little pointer for a reason. But yeah, I'm very well protected, and the security system is just insane. But I'm very well protected. All right. Yes, Tama, absolutely. My father raised an industrious man. All right, 5 to 800, it's at 275. All right, so that is one of mine. And any questions in the chat, I'll try and answer. Okay, here we go. Continental Skull. Now, this one surprised me. This is an insanely epic work. Let's tap on that and go over and take a look. It is absolutely exceptional, and I don't know why it didn't open. Well, there we go. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you all the photos, but the frame on this is exceptional. The painting is a genre painting and very, very early. Fantastic oil on canvas of the genre scene of this man and woman in the winterscape. And, of course, I backed out of it because I was fidgeting. Hold on. Let's cover you up here. Let's get you back to the Aspire site. And I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to fidget anymore. That's why I don't do these. I go, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in this. But everyone kept saying, we need to see what you're selling. All right, so here we are. We're back at the Aspire catalog. You type on catalog. Let's go to our favorites in the corner. Let's navigate this site like pros. And let's zoom. Let's zoomy zoom on this again. Let's zoom in on this again. And before I fidget too much and totally lose the feed. Oh, I don't know why it's not in the right area now. Oh gosh, I should learn not to touch things. I should learn. See, now I don't know why. It's not fitting into the. So now it's not going to fit into the screen because I fidgeted. Huh. All right, so what do I do now? Let's see here. Gosh, that really is unfortunate. See, I fidgeted, and see, this is what happens when you fidget. All right, you're going to look at my blank table for a minute. And thank you all so much for joining in. And today was a long day. Now I don't know how I did this. See, you fidget and you pay the price, you know? Okay, let's see here. No, see, this is all not consolidated down now. Oh man. Okay, so how did I have that? Okay, so how did I have that? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why would it do that? Aspire auctions. Yikes. Auctions. Catalog. Favorites. Wow. I have 0 favorites. Look, I went to my favorites and I have none. I went to my favorites and I have 0. I have 0 favorites at the auction. Oh, this is what happens. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you. I've got my own list started from going to the website hours ago. See, I was trying to do this for everyone that's like, I don't want to say, no, I'm not going to say like super dozy, but there have been some people who are like, but I want to see everything you're selling. And I'm like, no. See, this is not going to work this way. See, now we're like way far away. Oh, 93 people watching a derail. But a seasoned professional, like I said, I am. We're gonna have to go a little bit farther away, everyone. I'm so sorry. Get your magnifiers out because this is the way it's gonna happen tonight. All right, here we go. John Prentice Benson, right here, absolutely exceptional. I don't know why it's doing it this way. So how could I have been with the title and the works, and then now I don't now I don't have any of my titles. All right, I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna go old school. I'm gonna scroll through the entire catalog. Get your pencils ready. All right, I'm gonna call it out. So in the auction, are you ready and are you prepared? For everyone that wants a list, this is what we're going to do. Okay. Okay, here we go. Lot 7, and these are my lots in the auction, okay? Not all inclusive. Again, all right. Lot 7, Lot 16, Lot 17, Lot 18, Lot 20. Are you ready? Make your list, everybody. Lot 26, an amazing Mary Ellen McDermott work. Oh, I can do it this way. Watch this. Now let's zoom in on just the images. We're going to do just images. You're going to go by images with me. Why? Because I said so. All right, now here we go. There we go. All right. Mary Ellen McDermott. If you're into mid-century modern and fabulous artwork, this is Mary Ellen McDermott, Lot 26. Lot 27 is mine, an extremely large work. Very, very large work. The amazing Fox Terriers. This is Burkholtz, amazing. It's only at $190. That is lot 28. This is Frankenthaler, one of the coolest circular gouache paintings. That is a gouache. Very stunning work. Very unusual landscape. That is lot 37. You have lot 38 and 39. These are 2 paintings by Maxwell Taylor. These came out of a sale that I did in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. They were on the third day. No one bought them. I purchased them from the home, and now I'm selling both of them. This is lot 38. This is lot 39. One of the whispers and one of the most epic paintings in the entire sale of mine is this miniature by John Moore. This is from 1981. What's special about this work is it's very unusual for his work, and it was in two very large exhibitions, modern art exhibitions. And he signed a letter and sent it to the person that purchased this back in 1981. He's a Cleveland School artist. It's one of my favorite for modern works. It's a lot 41, carries the very moderate $200 to $400 estimate, and is only at $80 right now. It's only at $80. You're going to pay 23% buyer's premium. You're also going to have to pay for shipping. So let's say if you bid now and you bid, $100 or $200 because it speaks to you. The photographs are so much better of this, by the way. So much better than this little thumbnail, but we'll take a look at some of them up close. Enough of that one. This is lot 43, and again at aspireauctions.com. Many of my works out of my personal collection. This is by John Sokol, and John Sokol just recently passed away. And John Sokol is very well known, and this is a titled work that was in an exhibition, a very famous exhibition here local. And John Sokol just recently passed away within, I think, the last 2 months. He was a very revered artist in Akron, Ohio, and I've sold a lot of his screen prints and a lot of his prints, art prints, not like a computer print, an artist print. There's a big difference there. And this is $200 to $400. And it's only at 60, lot 43. This is Nellie Dax, and I don't know why, but Nellie Dax is struggling at the auction. This was one of my favorite works that was in my hallway going upstairs in my home, and this is valued at $200 to $400. This is lot 46. The high bid right now is $10. It's an original oil painting signed by Nellie Dax, and it looks like Keane. Keane did the large-eyed girls, and the landscape that she's on, the cityscape with these military vehicles coming straight forward, and her simplicity and her childlike expression and her innocence, central, very, very central to the painting. The back of the painting is exceptional. I absolutely loved this. Absolutely love that. I want to know what exactly I'm viewing. Bill, this is artwork out of my collection. Thank you. $200 to $400. This is $10. This is at $10 right now. That closes tomorrow, so get in and get your bid-ins. This one I had initially put a reserve on. One of my favorite modern paintings of the sale. This is by Edward Kelly, and I don't have any of this info to the right. This is because I've lived with these works for 30 years, up to 30 years. This is Edward Kelly. It's a very unusual modernist painting of these very simplistic mountains, impasto painted, and then these boats on the seascape. This one is lot 47, valued at $500 to $700, and is at $275. When I initially gave this work, I wanted a reserve of $500. And then I backed myself down and I said, when you put these things out to sell, you should allow people to dictate the prices. And I think I paid very little for this back in the day. Maybe I paid $50 for this, and I don't think I paid any more than $50, and it's at $275. That closes tomorrow as well, Thursday, starting at 10 a.m. This is by Vanessa, one of the most beautiful pastel colored oil landscapes. Very scenic, very beautiful, classic style and landscape, and wonderful. That one is $200 to $400, and that is at $60. That is lot 48. Lot 48. Is this helping all of you? Do you have to sell if bid's too low? Yes. Yes, they all sell honey. This is 2 to 400 estimate, lot 48, and this is $60. I hope this is helping. If it's not, I'll stop. This one has a tag on the back. This is a very mythological beast in this dark shadow with the dark sun and the moody sky. We'll go look at this one in a little while. I'll zoom in on all of these. Well, most of them. Lot 52, 100 to 200. This is at $105 right now. Lot 52. This carries a tag on the back, and this was $1,200 to $1,400 way back in the day. $1,200 to $1,400. They have it in at 100 to 200, and that is lot 105. Lot 53, one of my most powerful. This had protected my home for a long time. I don't know how you pronounce it. I always say Thanga. Some people say Tonga. I've heard it pronounced several different ways. Thanga. It is a Buddhist painting on like a parchment paper. This has been in my collection for upwards to almost 26 or 27 years. Pre-auction estimate 2 to 400. It is at $10. So when I say to people, this is for everyone to participate. Lot 53, it's at $10. Pre-auction estimate 2 to 400. Okay, $2 to $400, and that's a conservative estimate for a work that looks like this. The coloration is strong. The composition is amazing. I would recommend that you take a look at this in the catalog. I would recommend that you take a very strong look at this in the catalog. That is lot 53, $10. This is a triptych. Now, once they took this from the home, they did research on this scene, and it's a gentleman drinking wine. This is Persian miniatures, and it's Isfahan school, by the way. Like, let's be real about this. Isfahan school. This is 3 panels. A gentleman here. She appears to him. He's some sort of poet. She appears to him, and then here she appears, and then he's in the wine glass. So wine bowl. So here he is drinking the wine, and she's in the grapes here. Her fate, you got to zoom in on this in the catalog. I can't do it right now. This is lot 54, 4 to 600. It's only at 110. 110 for 3 real paintings, and the frames are all inlaid. The frames are all inlaid. Micro inlay on the frames. Micro inlay on the frames. Okay, here we go. Lot 73. Plenty of time for these bids to go up and get registered and place your bids. Lot 73. I forget who did this. I'm blanking out. It doesn't matter. Pre-auction estimate. Here we go. $75 to $125. It's already at 100. It's already at 100, and it's going to go. It's going to sell. So this is pretty amazing. Let's see here. I've never purchased from an auction. This is probably a dumb question. Never a dumb question. But if I did bid 500 and then you add buyer's premium, it means 500 plus 115 plus 615 tax shipping. Yes, correct. So you're paying, I don't know the numbers, honey, because I'm not in charge of the auction, but you are $500, and then the 23%, I guess, is the 115. And then yes, so it'd be 615, and then you have to pay tax and shipping. Yes, absolutely. And she just discussed the shipping fees. They keep it very, very low because they don't have a third-party shipper. They do it right themselves. Absolutely. The great question, by the way. Lot 73, $100 right now. A remarkable work. Lot 75. This is out of my guest bedroom upstairs. Oh, you're welcome. This is by R. Verdun, and I had kept this pastel for a long time. The colors, the composition, everything about it, I said yes. Lot 75, 100 to 200, it's at $30. This is, they have it misidentified in the catalog, which at least I think they do. They have it as Ira Marson. I think it's Isa Marson. And this is by Max Pollock. It is an etching of a woman, Art Deco. She's got great style. This one is by Max Pollock. It is pencil signed, works on paper, closed tomorrow. Lot 83, 52, 100 pre-auction estimate. It's only at 140. So it's over its estimate, but it should be. I found one of these that is sold price online was $600. So sold $600. So you could get a real bargain there as well if that speaks to you. This one, of course, is by Marc Chagall. It has an amazing label on the verso on the back. This is a very well-known Chagall etching. That is lot 85. Lot 85. This was a mystery to me. It's a whisper amongst giants. I've often said some of my works are worth $100 or $100,000. Okay, I think that this could be one of the winners of the sale. My personal opinion: this is a watercolor. It's a pencil drawing of a youth. And it is watercolor painted, lot 92, 100 to 150, and only at 45. They did not ID the artist, and I don't think we at all would know the artist, but boy, she sure is important in my humble opinion. Okay, so but I own her. This is lot 90. Well, only for another couple hours. This is lot 96, 100 to 200. It's $70. Black and white photo, French. It's amazing. This one is 98, lot 98. This is Kittninger, or yes, Kittninger. And very, very unusual subject matter. Pen and ink, a powerhouse, very much so overlooked in the catalog because the earth tones. 98 is the lot, and it's only at $70. 102, this is by Williams. This is incredible. I probably can't show the whole thing. Obviously, we know why. 102 is the lot number. It's 200 to 400, and it's only at $50. And all these are framed. With very few exception, and one of the exceptions is this one. This is not framed, so they can send it to you very inexpensive. Well, should be inexpensive. This is lot 105, and this is very moderately priced at 100 to 150, and it's at 125. This one, lot 110, is another of the Maxwell Taylors. This is a powerful one. Pencil signed, and there's 3 Maxwell Taylors, which his work is just unbelievable. Do some research on Maxwell Taylor. You'll be amazed. There's a gallery that features 3 works just like this, and it was like 2,500, 3,000, and like 5,000. You know, on a retail gallery website. This one is at $15. This one is at $80, and this one is at $150. This is lot 110, 111, and 112. So these do close tomorrow. You got to remember that. Now, out of my personal favorites is this one. This is lot 120. This has no bids. As of right now, it has no bids. This is $200 to $400. This is a known artist, and I'm blanking out on who this is because I don't have it memorized. Modern, fabulous, very large. The colors are a powerhouse. And you know I love orange, and I love the black and the orange together. This is lot 120, so place a bid. This one is by Lucas, Craig Lucas. I believe his first name is Craig. 121 is the lot. 1 to 200, 0 bids. No bids, no bids. Get in there and place your bids. Don't say I told you so that you could own a piece out of my collection, you know. This is lot 121, 100 to 200, John Sokol, $30. This is, I'm just going to say it's by Horvath. And there is some information on this. It is a pen and ink drawing. 123 is the lot number, 2 to 400. If someone would have offered me 500 for this, I would have declined and said, no, I'm not selling it for 500. It's at $10. So hurry up, get in there and get some art out of my collection. Pencil drawing doing okay. This is lot 124, graphite pencil, 2 to 400, $30 right now. And this needs to go up for sure. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Deborah Martell. That is Halsey. Yes, you are absolutely correct. This is by Halsey. And when you find this online, I think it's between $300 and $500. They have it $200 to $400. It has no bids. And this is an original. I believe it's from 1981 or 1986. Very modern, very cool. This is a winner. I hope I remember to show you this one close up, because if I don't, that's a tragedy. All right, here, let's scroll up a little bit. Zami Stanovitz. This is interesting. Are you ready for the most interesting work in the auction? This is a watercolor on paper. It's flying way under the radar. Lot 126, 1 to 200, $40 bid. This was inscribed to the ambassador of Israel. Yes, this was inscribed to the ambassador of Israel. Sammy Stanovitz, known artist, revered across the world. Look up Sammy Stanovitz and see what his work is going for. Two mixed media that are Cleveland Skull. This is lot 129. Very powerful works here. A duo, and they are framed. Lot 129. This I never figured out. I absolutely love the energy around it and the color. This is lot 130, 1 to 200. So definitely check out lot 130. Watercolor painting, a field painting. Who is it? Don't know. Important? Probably. Again, it's worth $100 or $100,000. This is lot 131. 2 to 400 is the estimate. It is at $10 right now. This is a powerhouse of work. And someone picked this up in the catalog. They know what's going on. 132 has a lot of activity. 150 to 250, it's at 115. Absolutely awesome. Now, here starts some fun. So this one's the Thai dancer. I did not think that they would take this work. I was very surprised that Aspire said we absolutely want it. This is lot 133. They know their bidders. It's at 105. Lot 133 is at 105. Room to go up. This bronze is a powerhouse. This is original. It's Moreau. It's 160 is the lot number. 4 to 600. It's at 110. 4 to 600, it's at 110. The drapery folds of the bronze, the finish, the pensive nature of this, absolutely powerhouse. Then we go into one of the works that's been in my videos before. You'll all know this one. This is by Kate Kolwitz. She's very well known. If you do not know Kate Kolwitz, you should probably look her up. Kate Kolwitz. Lot 162. 4 to 600, it is at 310. It is solid bronze. It is called Farewell. It is from 1941, and that is a bronze casting, absolutely exceptional. This is by Matson. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to say, whoever wins this, you're kind of my hero. This is lot 166, 2 to 300. It's at $40. Modern and cool. This panel is plexiglass, and it's by Mac Whitney. And back in the day, this cost the owner $1,000. Pre-1980 something. $1,000 back then is several thousands of dollars now. This is $500 to $1,000 pre-auction estimate, and it's at $25. It has room to go up. Room to go up. This one's 169, 800 to 1200. This is by Don Harvey, installation art. Very powerful. This is future money. It's investment. Good night, Joshi boy. This is lot 169, 800 to 1200, 125. This one's a very cool work. Lot 172, 150 to 250. It does have an opening bid. We also have some bronzes. Very, very cool bronze here. Lot 173, 2 to 400, $220. Lot 174, that is 2 to 400 at $70. There's a big secret about that one, and I'm not just saying it yet. This modern one I bought in Don Scott in Columbus. And see, like everyone's like, they're too low, they're too low. I paid $200 for this. It's at $220. This is lot 178, 2 to 400. I'm not going to get rich on this one, but this one's a knockout. Of the sculptures, this is my personal favorite. The way this is soldered together, they made these box-like forms, these rectangles, and then they soldered the wires into the sculpture. Like, it's the construction on this is genius, and it's a very large work. So that's lot 178. That's the knockout. I have a very, very strong feeling about that one. Anna Arnold. This was purchased at the Cleveland Contemporary. Boy, here we go. Contemporary something. Contemporary Art Center of Cleveland, Ohio. This is lot 179. 3 to 600, she's at $20. This has an original price tag from 1989 and the original receipt that it was paid for. Anyone take a guess what this was sold for back then? In 1989, take a guess. What do you think that was sold for? Let's get the chat moving. Come on, let's get the chat going. We only got 80 people now. Come on, let's get the chat moving. What do you think this sold for in 1989? Take a guess. You're not going to be wrong. You're not going to be wrong. Oh, Pistachio's pretty damn smart. Pistachio puts in a 500 right away. Mixed media. mixed media and painted on board. She's about 4 feet tall. 350, 400, $750 in 1989. $750 in 1989. Okay. The pheasant box, you all know this one. Sterling silver pheasant box, lot 182, production estimate 2 to 400. It's at 610. Lot 188, this is 150 to 250. And this is at $255. Sterling silver oversized picture frame. Again, right out of my collection. I have skipped quite a few lots, by the way. I didn't put them in my watch. That are mine that are in the sale. Lot 194, 3 to 400, $170. Sterling silver purse, lot 195, 3 to 400. It's at $320. Just the price of metal. These candlesticks, I purchased these many, many years ago. These are Israeli sterling silver, lot 200, 500 to 800, because I think in silver, they're well over $700 or $800 in silver. I think there's, oh my God, 13 ounces, or I forget how many ounces. Go over and take a look at these. Lot 200, the high bid is $525. This is a Tiffany bowl, and they figured out the date letter on this Tiffany bowl. It's from the 40s. Lot 202, $400 to $500. Solid sterling silver, $280. $280. That's got plenty of space to go up. These will definitely close Thursday. So silver still closes on Thursday. So you got a little bit more time to get in and get some bids in. 223 is the lot on this one. This is 800 silver cordial set. 223, 5 to 600, $250. The mother of pearl knives, lot 224, 200 to 400. Jeremy loves these knives. But these are at 40, which is fine. The big surprise is my Murano lamp. I sold one of these at Aspire years ago for $1,000, and this is lot 237, 100 to 200. It's at $5. It's all Murano glass. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Huge art glass vase, lot 238. Definitely space to go up. It's very, very large, extremely large. This is small and easy to send. This is art glass. A lot 239. This is at $135. Lot 240. This is at $115. This little pot, not so sure what the struggle is here. Lot 248 is only at $10, and it is Mayan, and I do believe that it is ancient. I do believe in my heart of hearts that is ancient. There's a lot of restoration on the bottom of that. So a lot of restoration on the bottom of that. Okay. And then we've got this one. This is Native American. This is lot 249. I paid a fortune for this. I think I paid $600 for it. It's at 30. So there's a major loss there, but that's the ebb and flow of business. I have made quite a bit of money on the things that are selling so far. So I'm already delighted. I already have a very good feeling about this. This is lot 235 in the Aspire Auctions catalog. This is very unusual. This is Van Briggle. This is the Yucca vase and mulberry. This is the Yucca vase and mulberry, lot 253. The lowest I found one of these online was $1,200. There's one on eBay for $13.95 and one on eBay for like $16.95. This is extremely large for Van Briggle. And this is the Yucca form with the mulberry glaze. And it's at $205. That's lot 253. So if you love unusual art pottery, bingo, bango, that's definitely for you. Speaking of art pottery and decorative arts that closes tomorrow, this is one of the lamps that's incredible. Moorcroft Pottery, lot 254. Lot 254, if you love Moorcroft, it's fantastic. This I'm not going to talk about because I'm bidding. This I'm bidding on. These are not mine, not mine. I'm not going to talk about them. I am bidding on the auction only on things that are not mine. 263, this Limoges set is fantastic. Lot 263, $155. Lot 264, $70. The large charger is Schneider, and unbelievable for 1980s work. Very large, very oversized, prominent signature on the back of it. Lot 265, that is at $30. That's a steal at $30. I am bidding on the little Egyptian cat. That is not mine, but we're getting into mine again. Lot 281, an icon, is at $35. If you love an original icon painting, $35. Unbelievable. Candlesticks, they are at $5 right now. Primitive wooden, they will go up. Hopefully, you'll place a bid. Lot 282. Lot 282. This is an incredible mother of pearl cutlery set. Forks and knives, lot 286. The reason why I think it's struggling is the photo didn't show that the handles are actually carved mother of pearl. Unbelievable boxed set. Very strong, silver plate and carved mother of pearl. It's only at $60. The large lamp, carved alabaster. It is a known artist. It is Italian. Lot 290. Lot 290 pre-auction estimate, 500 to 1,000. It is absolutely a gorgeous lamp. I had no space for it. This is Art Deco. It is original. She is an amazing lamp. This is lot 291 for the lovers of Art Deco and affordable. Lot 291. This is by Labarge. This is Labarge mirror. Completely hand painted Labarge mirror. Lot 294. This is lot 295. Another incredible mirror. Definitely room to go up on that one. This is an empty pockets, one of the spelters out of my collection. What's interesting about this one is it's Cleveland and it's advertising. This is lot 296. Lot 296, another stellar lot that I was so on the fence about selling, but I'm glad they're gone because these would never have made a good move with me. Completely constructed out of seashells, and these are huge. These are gigantic. These are absolutely massive. Lot 304, and they are at 110. Lot 304, 110. Then we come down to here to gemstones. Now, all of those lots from here up close tomorrow. Listen up. Close tomorrow. So you're going to want to get your bids in tonight and into tomorrow. This closes on Friday. This starts closing on Friday. Gemstone lot. $377 at $160 for all of those gemstones. Lot 380. This is pre-auction estimate between $300 and $500. Lot 380. Let's scroll through the jewelry. Are you ready? You're going to go nuts on the jewelry stuff. Here we go. This closes starting on Friday morning. Lot 384, they were kind enough to give me the very first listing in the jewelry category. They treated me like a king, absolutely treated me like gold. This is lot 384, a very early watch key, 300 to 400. This ring is exceptional. Lot 385, 1,000 to 1,200 pre-auction estimate. It is at $1,000. Absolutely incredible carving. Absolutely incredible carving. I won't talk much more about that one. We'll get into a Victorian diamond brooch. This one is lot 392. This is the buy of the jewelry category so far. Lot 392, 600 to 800. If I were to sell this, I wouldn't take less than 1,000 retail. It's at 150, so it's at 150. So if you got a little bit extra and you can afford to do it, go after this extremely early diamond brooch. It is gold and diamonds and very, very old. Lot 392. Classic cameo carving, lot 403. This one is an exceptional figural cameo in a very large and heavy gold frame. Lot 405. Lot 405, currently at 200. This is lot 408, currently at 70. This is that Victorian specimen brooch. It is gigantic. One of the finest Victorian specimen brooches that you will ever see. Absolutely exceptional. I bought it at Don Scott in Columbus, I think 2 years ago. This is lot 408. Lot 408. Wonderful jadeite cufflinks with gold. Lot 410 at $260. This one is 416 garnet in gold. This is at $300. Lots of room to go up. The weight on this one, I think there's $1,000 in gold. I think it's about $1,000 in gold. That's at 300. This is lot 423. 423, 7 to 900. This is at 600. That's that diamond brooch and pendant that everybody's been asking me for. Here it is at national auction. Lot 423. This is 18 karat gold. Lot 475 at 120. If you love high karat gold and you need a cross, there you go. John Atencio. 18 karat gold sterling silver cosmic earrings, lot 501, carries the pre-auction estimate of 200 to 300. Absolutely accurate estimate on that one. Lot 535. 535 garnet and gold ring, currently at $550. Haven't even touched the gold weight just yet. So that will definitely go up. A lot of these, there's going to be a lot of movement at the end. But please, if you see something, go over and place a bid. You never know what'll happen. And a lot of people say at the end of it, darn it, I should have bid on that stuff. Yeah, you should have. I told you so. This is lot 537. This is $425. Citrine Ruby 1940s. Amazing beads, amazing beads. I'm not going to delay on those. Let's see here. This is lot 544. This is lot 546. The belt buckle is awesome. This is lot 549. This ring will skip over that one because I say so. We'll skip over that one. And we'll go over to this one. Lot 565. If you're in the mood for a diamond, this is only at $375. Go do your research and go do the gold calculator. Pre-auction estimate $900 to $1,100. This is Amalite in 14 karat yellow gold. 623 is the lot number. Absolutely gorgeous pendant for jewelry. Nephrite carving. This is lot 627. Let's scroll down here. Oh, the opal. This one is lot 662. They did research on this. I tried to sell it on Bully Run for $700. And they did research on this, and they found it in the original catalog. It was over $6,000 new, and it is a Lambian opal. The opal mine has been closed down for a long time, 20 years or 30 years or longer. 14 karat yellow gold custom mounting and a little diamond on the top of it. Okay, so now let's scroll this way, and let's look at these opals. These were out of my collection. Opal mosaic, 14 karat gold earrings, lot 665. Lot 665 mosaic opals that are to die for. This is the only ring I have a reserve on. Let me say it this way. This is the only lot of over 161. I forget. I got to do a tally on my lots. This is the only ring I have a reserve on. I have a reserve of $1,500 on this. I will not sell this ring for less than $1,500. I will convert this into a pendant if it doesn't sell. This is lot 685. Lot 685. Tons of diamonds, tons of sapphires, absolutely gorgeous. This ring carries a rich history with me on YouTube, and I'll do a video on it eventually. Lot 687 lot 687, Victorian, moonstone, and 2 sapphires. And Victorian, 14 karat yellow gold, and quite the ring. Absolutely awesome. This is Eisenberg, sterling silver Eisenberg. They don't do a lot with costume. And this is lot 713. This one is one of the winners. Now, I'm sure that someone out there in the world is going to fall in love. This is all enamel, and this is by Judith Goski. 14 karat gold, Boulder opal, pearl, lots 721, 1,500 to 1,800 is the pre-auction estimate. So you're going to want to race over and take a look at that. Lot 721. Lot 721. These are ametrine beads. Lot 727. Ametrine beads. We have a kunzite 14 karat gold and diamond ring. I bought this down in Springfield, Ohio. This is lot 728 and a very large kunzite in white gold with diamonds, and this is awesome. This is at $280. You haven't even bought the mounting yet. These beads were out of my personal collection. These are lot 732, and what's great about these is a very large rose quartz carving, and this whole top piece right here is all solid 14 karat yellow gold. These were revered in China. Absolutely amazing. Synthetic sapphire in gold. Let's stick with me because I'm almost done. Lot 737, race on over and get a bid in. It's way under gold value right now. This is under gold value. Lot 740, 900 to 1,100, $525. It's got more gold in it than that, and a magnificently large amethyst. This brooch is fantastically large. This is the sterling version. Sterling silver, cabochons, Mexican silver, lot 744. Lot 744, we're almost done. Mabe pearl, 14 karat gold onyx, lot 748, lot 749. Incredible cultured pearl, white gold and diamond earrings, totally custom made and very large, very, very large. This brooch is fantastic. It carries a rich history with me as well. The gold value in this is off the charts. I forget how many grams it is. This is lot 755. Go crunch the numbers. drastically under gold value. Drastically under gold value right now. Pearls, lot 773, $200 to $300. Biwa pearls, exceptional necklace. You saw those during the live preview. These are cultured pearls, lot 775. Very unusual gold in quartz. These are actually raw gold nuggets in quartz with very dramatic 14 karat gold frames. These are very small. They're very demure. They're very little, but boy, are they powerful. 782 is the lot. Lot 782 in the Aspire catalog. One of my awesome cameo carvings. I got two of these. I gifted one and I kept one. This is the front view tiger in hardstone. This is lot 845. Lot 845. Absolutely amazing cameo carving. Sterling silver Mexican bracelet. 849, a beautiful briole mixed gemstone necklace in sterling, lot 852, and these are carved quartz that are exceptional, lot 853. Now starts the Asian art section, and we don't have very much more to go, but these lots start closing from here down, start closing on Saturday. These start closing on Saturday at 10 a.m. Lot 928, a very large Japanese bowl, extremely huge, the largest out of my collection, and the best Japanese bowl that I had ever found. That is the best Japanese bowl I've ever found. That is lot 928, Japanese blue and white charger. That is lot 934. Lot 934. You all saw the YouTube short on this fantastic historical bell. I always knew that that bell was important. I did a video on it many months ago, or even over a year ago. Lot 942. Lot 942. Absolutely amazing. If the inscription is correct, the bell is from the pre-1600. It's from the 1500s. If the inscription is actually of the time period, which it probably is. If you've seen the oxidation on the bell, you be the judge on that one. That's going to cause a fight at the end. I just have a feeling there's going to be a lot of bidding wars at the end on these pieces. 945 is the lot number. Cloisonne lamp base, lot 945. My Meiji Tiger. I love seeing him in the catalog. I have 4 of these. Now I have 3. Well, I still have 4 until this guy sells on Saturday. But I have 4 of these. This is Meiji bronze. It's the Tiger. It has glass eyes. It's Meiji. Lot 948. This urn is literally 4.5 feet tall. It's 81 pounds, by the way. It comes in 3 sections. It is a palace urn, and it is out of my collection. I always wanted one. And then once I got it, I said, okay, now I don't need it because I always wanted one. So like I bought it to make sure that I had one. And then once I had it, I'm like, okay, I don't need it anymore. This is lot 951. It's only at 125. I think I remember paying $800 for this. I think I remember paying $800 for this one. Print. Very, very early Japanese print. Unusual scene on this one. If you're into Asian arts, this is a must-see. 973. Lot 973. This one, if you're still writing, this is by Hoshi, and this is a wonderful small work, and this is 978, lot 978. This one is a wild one. This is 981. The frame on that one is exceptional. We're almost done. The goldfish painting, you know that I raised my own goldfish, so this meant something to me. Hi, Stacy Taylor. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Lisa Hand, for the reminding of hitting the thumbs up. Goldfish on paper, watercolor, lot 984. Lot 984. There are losses to the paper. There's some chips to the paper. You'll see it when you zoom in on these. Some chips, not so good condition, but that's a knockout. The tavern table. This back in the day. Can someone tell me what this sold for back in the day? That tavern table is from the 1700s. What did this tavern table sell for at an antique shop in Cleveland, Ohio? Take a guess. What did that table sell for in 2006? 2006. Come on, guys. You got to guess. 1,000? Boy, Pistachio, you're good. You are good. Lisa's better. 1,200. Lisa's better. We got to make everything a competition. Come on, keep guessing. Oh, Eldine. Aldine is the winner. Aldine, it sold for $2,600. And this lot comes with its original receipt. This comes with its original receipt. Aldine, thank you. This comes with the original receipt, and it is from the 1700s. It's a drop leaf tavern table. That's been with me for 15 years. And this is in the second house as like a greeting table in the second house. Very unusual to find it. Do you know that this is only at $100? This early tavern table is at $100. It comes with the original receipt from Shaker Antiques in Cleveland, Ohio for $2,600. And maybe it was even $2,800. So there you go. Up for grabs for $100. The only rug I have in the sale is this one, and it sure looks like trash in this tiny photo. These purples that run down here, and the red and the orange, and then these gorgeous outside borders. This was never done in my house, and the condition is stunning. If you need a rug in your house that's a moderate size, I think it's a 6x4, 6x5. I don't remember. It was never down. This is lot 1010, 1010. It's at $50. $50 for an amazing rug. Arrowheads. Tons of arrowheads out of my collection. Lot 10. Oh, we're not going to be able to scroll, so I got to move the actual thing over here. So this is lot 1053. This is lot 1054. And this is lot 1055. Petrified wood. Absolutely exceptional petrified wood. Lot 1056. The fossilized coral and chrysocolla. Lot 1057. The gigantic blue and purple fluorite with the amethyst and calcite duo. Boy, what a powerhouse. And this fluorite is gigantic. This is lot 1057. I found a fluorite not as good that sold for $795 by itself. $795 by itself on a retail level. That is lot 1058. African little dagger and basket. That is lot 1065. And the African beadwork at lot 1069. That completes what I wanted to show you. I'm going to entertain some questions, and let me cover you up, and I'll scroll. Hold on, let me cover you up so I don't make people motion sickness. Give you motion sickness. I try and be respectful because some people say, you go so quick, you make me sick. Oh, better than being slow as molasses and putting you to bed. All right, so some of my standouts, like I love this work. Like if you click on these and you go into the catalog, boy, I don't know this is not responding very well tonight. There's probably a lot of people on it. This is from 1932. This is one of my favorite works, 1942. And then you can zoom in in the catalog. You can zoom in on these works, and that's not there we go. Let me zoom out on my phone, and then we'll go like this. There we go. We'll situate you a little bit better that way. Let me pick up on the camera just a little bit. Thank you all so much for joining in. I hope you all had fun taking a look at what's in my catalog. I hope you love it. I hope you love it. And then let's close that one, and let's go back to my favorites. And I'm going to try and navigate this the best I can for all of you. Is there a work that you all want to see up close? Like, is there a favorite lot you'd like to see up close? Let's scroll down. The John Moore, I want to look at this one. And the reason why is because it comes with its letter. The John Moore is an exceptional work. Very small scale, exceptional work, and comes with the original letter. By John Moore, comes on the Cleveland Museum of Art, and it's a signed letter by John Moore, and it comes with an article, and then there's other pieces of information of the family that this came out of. So I was very lucky to buy that work. I bought it on the third day of a sale, and I got very, very lucky. It's a powerhouse of a work. If you like modern and you like Cleveland Skull, there's no reason why you should be left out of the bidding on that one. Let's see here. Oh, you're welcome, Aldine. Absolutely love it. Love. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. Sorry that it was so rough in the beginning. Oh, this is the Nellie Dax. I don't know what's going on here, but look at this Nellie Dax work. This had been in the hallway of my home for a very long time. She's relatively large. I would say like 40-something by 24, my guess is. And the detail on this work, and you can always click on this in the, this should have been my picture for tonight's. Maybe this will be the picture for tomorrow night's live because I think I'm gonna hop on live tomorrow and do like an update video on the auction. And I'm gonna tell. Well, see, I just backed out of the whole thing. Because I fidget. Because I fidget and I like freak out. So let's go over here. Did anyone want to see a certain category? Oh, Lisa Hand, thank you so much. Uh, Ellie, it's really not that difficult. No, no, once you, let me explain that too. Like when you decide that what's left in the house, let's worry about what's left in the house. When you decide that, your possessions are possessing you, it's time, it's overdue. It's overdue. Look at these dogs. Look at their faces. I've always loved these dogs. They have been with me now for a long time, and I just love them. I just absolutely love them. I don't know what's going on in my phone over here. Yeah, see, now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the main page. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Catalog, favorites. All right. I don't think I'm gonna zoom in on much more. Is there anything else that you guys would like to see? No, the Maxwell Taylor pieces are outstanding. Yeah, they're outstanding. Here's the three that here's the ones like this is like a whisper amongst giants again. Isfahan School, and they're absolutely 20th century. And these works are absolutely they're stunning. These miniatures are absolutely stunning. And when you zoom in on these, look at the detail. And the detail on these is absolutely the best of its kind. And see, he's drinking her here. Okay. So he's drinking her here. I don't know how to get out of this. And then, so he's drinking her there, and she appeared in the grapes. Like, I don't know if you can, well, you can't see it, but here, let me go up a little bit. She appears in the grapes. Like her face is in the grapes, and then she's in the bowl. And he's a poet. Look at the outfit. I mean, the outfit is absolutely stunning. And then she appears to him, right? And then he begs her, like, help me, And then this one is well, let's see. I know I'm gonna do it the wrong way, and then we're gonna go to the main page. And then there's look at the detail, the gold, and look at the detail of the outfits, the running rams in the dress. Like I was always a stickler for the detail of pieces, and these are exceptional works. And the frames are actually inlaid frames. These are micro inlay, and people would say micro mosaic. No, they're not Italian. They are mosaic, and they're very small pieces. But when you say micro mosaic, people think, oh, here we go. So see how she's in. Let me get my pointer. Look, I'm going to get my pointer out. This one, a round paper. Okay, sure. This one is where she's in the grapes, and then she's in the bowl, and then he drinks her. And then let's go to the next one. Look at the detail on his outfit. I mean, are you absolutely kidding me? Look at the running rams. And look at the diaphanous folds in this fabric. How this folds over, and then the directionalness. When I look at these, I get speechless. I go, and then look at the writing in the book. What on God's green earth? And this is miniature. This is miniature. This is very, very small. And the detail of her gown. I can get lost in these pieces, but I lived with this beauty for long enough to say I'm okay without it. Look at the detail on her shoe. Look at that tiny little jeweling and the embroidery on her shoe, and that bright cobalt. And then look at this little, the detail on these pieces is it's just absolutely stunning. These works are revered. And Isfahan School, from what I remember in my college days, very, very revered for this type of work. So if you're into that, that is lot 54. That is lot 54 in the Aspire catalog, where my works are being featured for anybody new here. And I'm trying to go back to my favorites, and it's not allowing me to. Okay, let's do the round one. Someone said round one. Okay, here it is. Here's the round one. This is by Neil Frankenhauser. Very well-known artist from 1939 to 2019. This is an original gouache. It's at $5. It comes framed. And here it is. Very, very emotional landscape. The energy and the dynamicness of this, very, very cool. Love the purple into the yellow of this divided fence post. So it's got this optic divided three foreground, middle ground, background. in an oval, I'm sorry, round mat. I love that he used this very, very bold brush stroke to put the colors in on this almost refined landscape. Very large work as well. If I close this, will it go back? There we go. And this is, it's got 13 hours left. You put your bid in right here. And if it wasn't mine, I would show you how to bid, but you just put your bid in here. You just tap down that and you enter your bid. It'll show you the bid increment and then you hit submit and then your bid is in. If you have any questions, you can reach out to them. They're very, very kind at Aspire. She was on the phone with a lot of people today. This back in the day was $150. And there's his information on the back of that. Great chrome frame as well. Very, very classic 1960s, 1970s. Would anyone like, oh, the round pens? Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. That's the one. Has the track record from that you picked a winner on that one. But then again, you can't pick a dud. You can't pick a dud. And it's not just because it's my collection. If this is anyone else's, I would say, what an outstanding collection is what I would say. This is Horvath, and this is exceptional. When you look at the way this is constructed, the pen and ink in this is the most exceptional artistry I've seen in pen and ink. And this is all pen and ink. This is all pen and ink. This is all original. The patterning, the colors, the way it's done, and the mat is remarkable. And this is like, I don't even know how to describe it. Raw edge. It's got the raw edge on it of the ripped raw edge to add to this organic texture. Very powerful work. And yeah, yeah. And this is lot, let's tell you again, this is lot 123, Robert Horvath. He was born in 1947, and this was exhibited in the Akron Art Institute in 1972. This does come with the original sales receipt from 1972 as well. So very, very quintessential work of 1970s, mid-century modern. Thank you for asking to see that. Someone just requested the, let's see here, white gold cameo. I don't love her, but I will talk about her. Let's see here. Jewelry. Let's see here. Sorry to have to scroll through this many. There she is. There we go. This is lot 403, 1930s. They're pretty close. 10 karat white gold shell cameo brooch, 150 to 200. That's likely the gold value in the frame. She's at $45. And let's go in on her. She's pretty. 10 karat gold, and she's well done. She's well done. I like the hand pierced filigree frame. That's all hand done, all completely hand carved shell. She's very pretty. And there's the quarter, and she's fairly large. But that's a big white gold mounting, and beautifully done. Lisa, thank you for asking about her. And you know that when they're put in this, they're all original hand-carved shell cameo, and there it is marked 10 karat white gold. So there is, rhodium plating on white gold. So I love that. Talk about what you love. Oh no, no. I want you all to ask. No, that's fine. I'm not gonna. I love them all. Because they're all mine. So thank you, Lisa. And then let's go over to graphite drawing dancers. Oh, yes. Thank you. You made yourself a note. You kept me on task. I needed someone to do that tonight, and you did that for me. So Deb, thank you. The dancers are works on paper. That closes tomorrow. And the boy, I don't know why they're getting overlooked. The energy... Probably because there's over 1,000 lots in the sale. There's so many works on paper that I could talk about. There we go. And I don't know the artist on this, so you'll have to forgive me. It says Michael Varga, and then it's Sinka. He's Australian. Austrian American. He was born in 1949, so I don't think he's passed. This is graphite on paper, signed in the lower corner. 25 by 31 is the size, completely framed. I don't think I can zoom in too much because, sometimes like sensitive, whatever. These are all dancers. And when we zoom in, when you say exceptional gesture and exceptional light and shadow, and this is all graphite. This is all graphite on. Look at the cast shadow on that. I mean, You couldn't pay me enough money to do just this in graphite and pencil, all original. Remarkable that the I'll get to it, guys. I'm sorry. Remarkable that the way that this construction of this very bold and modernist form, and then filling it with these dancers and these people. This was upstairs in my I hate to admit this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Little secret. This was upstairs in my attic. This was upstairs in my attic for a long time. And the dancers and the gesture and the just very, very beautifully done. Very, very classically done artwork. Very classically done. I think we've spent enough time on that one. And the details are exceptional in that, and that's at $30. I mean, you couldn't pay me $1,000 to draw that. A production estimate 200 to 400. Closes tomorrow. It's got 14 hours and 34 minutes left. So if you have 14 hours and 34 minutes to get over there and to place a bid, it could possibly be yours. And comes framed and ready to hang in your home. Again, if that was done on my main level, I may not have ever sold that, but that was up in my attic. That was up in my attic. It never got a place of prominence in the bottom. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I think that is amazing. Okay, chat about Cameo, and I see a question about. I'm sorry, I missed the question from Deb. Oh, rhodium plating is Josephine. Rhodium plating is like white metal on gold, like rhodium plating. Okay, like all white gold has rhodium. So this is rhodium plated. It's 14 karat white gold, and then rhodium plated. Okay. Does someone else have a question? Deb, I missed your question. If you can put it in again, I most certainly would take care of that. I'm sorry about that. So distracted. Nellie Dax, again, is a winner. This one, very, very mysterious work. And it, like I said, on the back of the painting, it was like $1,200, $1,250 back in the day. And this is a Tokyo artist. And Blue Sun Dazzling to Beast is the name of it. And there's the artist. I'm not even going to try to say it. 1922, and he hadn't passed yet. This painting was done in 1969. And a lot of information on the back of it. There is his amazing signature. The brush strokes in this painting. This is one that potentially down the road, I could regret selling it now. Will I regret it? No. Could I potentially regret it in the future? Sure. Selling art is a thing about timing. Timing is key when you're dealing with selling art. The brush strokes in this, the color and composition, the layering of the colors, and that the beast, the face of the beast is a remarkable gesture. And that sgraffitoed surface, applying the paint and then scratching it away. Is anyone saying anything in the chat? Because my chat is frozen. Is anyone saying anything in the chat? My chat is frozen. And this is not easy to do. This feed has me very, very distracted. But that's okay. I promised you all a quick tour of the favorites. American Skull. See, American Skull, yours. American Skull, which one would that be? Do you have a lot number, Debbie? This one is mine. This one is mine. Well, all these are mine. The paintings. Let's go over this way. Why am I yelling? Oh, Catherine Lamantia, thank you so much for saying that. I'm sorry, I'm so umming. I get very see, I go I get very keyed up about my art. I'm gonna go camera up so you can all see me in a minute. I think I've done enough scrolling. Oh, Gian, thank you so much. Please watch on replay. Been on for an hour and a half. Do you guys want me to go camera up and entertain some questions? Oh, you're so welcome. This one's very, very cool. Let's look at that one. I'm gonna click on one more. Thank you for ignoring the little speck on my. I did the whole thing with a little speck of pepper. Continental skull from the 20th century, and this is a watercolor. I've absolutely. What I love about this painting is look at how the artist so boldly, and this is from the, I believe, the late 20s. Look at how they boldly used this broke all the rules for foreground, middle ground, and background. You've got a foreground and a background. This artist was a genius, and see the very small and shallow foreground, and then this epic span of the sky makes you feel very little. Makes you feel like you're there. And when art makes me feel, 1925, when art makes me feel, look at these people, look at the detail of the people on the landscape. When art makes me feel, and when art makes me, feel like I'm there or been there, I'm in. The architecture, light and shadow for a watercolor, technically to use the paper to your advantage is the hand of a master. This person was a master, and I don't think this is that much. I think this is $115. Continental skull, artist was unknown. 14 by 3/4 by 10 and 7/8, 150 to 250. That would get blown out of the water normally. That pre-auction estimate should get blown out of the water. We've got a lot of activity. So you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 different people vying for it right now with 14 hours and 37 minutes left. Very cool to see my art being appreciated. Oh, talk about the conductor. Oh, okay. Talk about the conductor. This is epic. This has been in my collection. Oh, connection interrupted. Hold on. Sometimes the site will freak out on you, and it's freaking out on us. Here, let's try it again. Nope, loading bid history, and it's trying. Oh, here we go. It's trying. Someone's looking at it. Eileen B. Ingalls is the artist. She's American from 1903 to 1996, and this is Louis Lane, who was the conductor of the Cleveland Orchestra. He was very well known, and here's all of his bio. So they did all the bio, and it's still trying to load the pictures. It loaded the bid history, so you've got a ton of different bidders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 6 different bidders going after this work, and I can see why. One of the most magnificent. This was in my this is in my collection for a long time, and no, it's not loading the pictures. So let me see if I can go back. Give me a minute. I don't know what's. Nope, still not loading the pictures for you. I don't know why the photos won't load. I'm gonna have to talk with little Miss Katya and say, "Hey Katya, the site was broken. It's not my feed either because my bars are way up. My bars are way up. So this should have the pictures of him in there." Okay. Anyways, he was a Cleveland conductor. He was a conductor of the Cleveland Orchestra, 1923 to 2016, and he was a significant conductor in the history of the Cleveland Orchestra. He was born in Texas, and then it gives you all this information on him as a Cleveland conductor. Boy, the feed looks all wonky. Lisa Ann, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. But here, let me see if I can bring that up to you. So there you go. If we just do it a little bit of an angle. So there's a lot of information about Lane and what he did for not only Cleveland, but he amazing conductor. Oh, shoot. I just X'd out of that. Oh, golly gee. Oh, I just X'd out of it. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. All right, let's see here. I got to go back to that. Oh, thank God you didn't see my watch history. Whew, boy. Because I was I wasn't watching someone I used to work for, but someone had mentioned something and they said, "Hey, did you see something about, the ex-CEO?" And I said, "I don't care about where I used to work. It's in my rearview mirror. I don't want to have to drudge that back up." All right, so that's him right there. And the painting is absolutely exceptional. But that's the Cleveland conductor right there. Let's zoom in on his handsome little face. When you see the whole painting, I think you're going to go ballistic, if it loads ever. If it decides to load. I hope that's not really oh, there we go. Now it loaded, but now he's cropped. I don't know why there we go. See, you ask and you shall receive. Again, will I miss him? Just a little tiny little bit. Do I need him in my life? No, because I learned an awful lot from this painting. It's a very large painting. The profile, the fineness of the skin tone, the hair, the texture of this outfit, and his hands. his hands. That's it for me. And I didn't know what he had in his hands. And someone, do you know what that is? Do you know what that is in his hands? And don't be dumb. I mean, don't say like, oh, it's whatever, like dental floss or something. That's a reed. That's a reed from a musical instrument. He's unfurling a reed like like a clarinet reed or like the reed that you use for the musical instruments. These hands are what did it. Hands in artwork. Artists will avoid hands and feet. Artists will avoid painting hands and feet. This is phenomenal, and her signature very strong. She was very proud of this work. The tones are amazing. The actual tones of the tones of the painting are magnificent. Oil painting and all original. The back there. And again, pre-auction estimate. I don't think they put much on this one. I think that was. Why am I trying to scroll out with my other device? What am I doing? This is 2 to 400. Thank you, Sherry, for being here. So this is again. I lose my words. I think I'm gonna go camera up. Can I go camera up now, guys? Is that okay if I go camera up? Thank you, Michelle Guida. I didn't know you were here watching me struggle for human words. Can we go camera up now? Did we do enough of the catalog? Because I kind of don't want to do any more. If you need to see the auction catalog, could you please go over and view it on Aspire site? Because I think I'm frustrated by the feed. I'm frustrated by the feed. Let me put this up and let me turn my light back on. All right, I'm going to swing you guys around and we're going to call it, we're going to say, I've had enough. So you all know when I have enough. It's not lying. I just said I had enough. All right. So we did the auction catalog, and we're gonna go camera this way. All right. So now you're gonna look at me connecting. All right. I lost you guys for a second. I'm so sorry. I lost you guys for a second. Look, I'm in goblin lighting. Wow. Oh, so thank you so much for tuning in. And I use this creepy little, you're on this creepy little tripod. Oh, I'm in goblin lighting. Ew, gross. Hold on. I'm in goblin lighting. Thank God Joshy's not here. He would have taken a picture of that. All right. So I hope you can tell my eyes are still electric green. And that means that I am in a really good place with all of this. And it's an emotional thing to ever sell your works. And someone said, are you financially needing to do so? And I said, no, spiritually I need to do so. Love that you did this for us. Oh, thank you so much, Jan. Yeah, that was not easy. Because if I went, think about this. So as a content creator, you got to think about this. So if I went camera up with all of you, everything's flipped. So everything's flipped. So you would have seen all the titles flipped. You would have seen the pictures flipped. You would have seen the numbers flipped. And you would have to watch my replay with a mirror. So you'd have to watch the replay with a mirror. Oh, you're welcome, Pistachio. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I ummed and got frustrated. And someone was like, well, the prices are too low. No, it's an auction. And some things are gonna, let's say it this way. I've been at this for 30 years. And this is not my first auction. Let me ask you guys that. How many times do you think I've done this in my life and I didn't have a camera on me? All right, so how many times do you think I've done this? That's going to be a good question. How many times do you think I've done this and haven't had a camera on me? Yes, absolutely, Sherry, 100%. And thanks for being here, my friend. I love you, Sherry. Absolutely love you. I appreciate your comments and I appreciate your support because I'm not everybody's flavor. So I don't want to be everybody's favor. How many times have I de-accessioned my collections? How many times have I? Sherry, 1,000 times because I've lived here, because I've been here 6 or 7 times, probably 1,000 times in my lifetimes. Michelle Guida, 10. You're pretty close. You're pretty close. I would say of a very large auction, that's a very large part of my collection. I've probably done it. No, I was going to say 7. That's not right. I would say it's about 10 or 12. About 10 or 12. Major sales. Small sales, hundreds, if not thousands. It's what I do for a full-time job. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Barbara Thompson, don't ever feel like that because being way off on a guess that's not necessarily true. Can you all hit the thumbs up for me? Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Josephine, it's true. Yeah, several. My mom knows. My mom helped me load a UPS truck or a U-Haul truck. My mom helped me load a U-Haul truck one time with my art that I sent to a local auction. She came down and she helped me out. And Mom, do you remember what I had back then? Do you remember what I had? And then you loaded it on the truck, and then when you weren't looking, I unloaded it and put it back in my house. So I asked her to come down and help me load. I asked her to come down and help me load my sale. And I love this pot. I can't stop staring at this. Oh my gosh, I can't stop staring at it. You'll see the YouTube short of where I found this one. I just found it the other day, and I absolutely love it. Someone said, "Are you done buying?" Am I done buying? No. Does the river stop flowing? Nope. Oh yeah. So my mom put on something. My mom, she'll say, box truck. See, my mom, she knows street cred. She's like, Jason, you don't need street cred. They already trust you. I got a box truck and I loaded it. This is, I don't know, 24 years ago. I loaded a box truck, and she loaded something on that I didn't want to sell. And she loaded something on I didn't want to sell. And when she wasn't looking, I unloaded it and I hung it back on my wall. So she can't, because I needed help to decide what to sell. And she took the wrong thing down. She took the wrong thing down. Do you guys want to see, something that I found in the estate sale today? Do you want to see something I found in the estate sale today that I'm doing? Because I'm doing another estate sale here, because how I don't like to sleep, sleep is good for you, and how I don't like to sleep. Someone got help for review. Hold on. Wait. Was it something? We can show that. They don't like certain words, Sarah, but I don't know why they flag certain things, but YouTube flag. Okay, you want to see what? Okay, I'm going to show you what I found. If I can get over there. Oh, I may not be able to get over there. Hold on. I'm going to knock this whole thing down. Look how terrified I am of my own house. I want to take this down. I want to take my icicles down. Here, I'll show you. But I want to take this down. Look. I want to take that down. This is my praying mantis vase. Y'all haven't seen this vase yet. But this is praying mantis vase. It's like 4 foot tall. But I want to take all the icicles down. Should I take these down? And my willow? Yeah, Mom, it wasn't a real swordfish, because, I feel about taxidermy. And then there's going to be someone that comes in with the user ID taxidermy 2026. It wasn't a real swordfish. It was an advertising. It was like facsimile of a swordfish, but it was great big, and it had like big letters on it. It was like a big thing. Hard letting things. Okay. It was like an advertising thing. Why did I get the stop sign? My mom gave me the stop sign. What's the stop sign for? Yes, they want to see my stuff. What if you call the... I don't know, because less is not more for me. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna see. Yeah, there go the words. I don't know. I can't find the right word sometimes. But yeah, it was like this big sailfish. And Jan, I love you, because there went the words. I don't know. It was this big sailfish, and it was like a composite thing, and it looked like a sailfish, but it was great big. It was like 6 foot across. And my mom hiked it out of the, she took it off the wall herself. She hikes it out to the truck. I don't know what hikes means, but she hiked it out to the truck, hoofed it, hiked it. I don't know. She put it on the truck, and then I brought it back in when she wasn't looking. And so she said it was stupid. I think the icicle should go. I know, right? I know. Because, yeah, okay. Do you guys want to help me decorate? Do you want me to start taking them down? Do you want me to help? Do you want to help? I know. Okay. Do you guys want to help me decorate? But these are all vintage, and I had them up for Christmas. Do you guys want to know when I put these up? They're the glow-in-the-dark ones. Do you guys want to know the secret about this? So Sherry said they have to go, so I'm going to abide by Sherry. Sherry, you're lucky that I like you, because when someone tells me what to do, I do the exact opposite. When you come in the next time, Sherry, I'm going to have 999 more icicles on this damn tree. So I'm going to do it. But Rick, you weren't even here for it. So how dare you? You weren't even here. Girl, that was way before you, Rick. That was way before you, like eons before you. Like you don't know, you have no idea, Rick. Don't go there. Don't go there, Rick Patterson. You were not here for that round, but it was really dumb. It was the dumbest thing I think I've ever bought, and I bought it at an auction for like a lot of money, and I told my mom, I said, I'm not going to sell it. And I don't even know where that thing is at right now. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. You're lucky I like you, Sherry. No, Sherry, I do the exact opposite. Oh, your dad's watching. Can everyone say hi to Rick's dad? So, Sarah, I had trouble moving it. Oh, I love you, Rick Patterson. I love your dad. Will you tell your dad that I absolutely love him? That's for you, because I absolutely love you. You raised a beautiful son. And Rick's dad, Rick's dad, we all have days of trouble, and the sun is going to shine again, Mr. Patterson. The sun is going to shine again very, very soon. And we all love you in this chat. And there's 79 people here. Can we all give prayers to Rick's dad? Because he's an epic man, and I absolutely love him. And you know that I love you, Mr. Patterson, and I can say it because it's true. You've been so kind to Jeremy and I, and we loved seeing you. I won't say where, but because we don't go there anymore. But we loved seeing you at a certain store in Ohio. Sherry, I'm busy taking these icicles down. Look, I'm calling the herd. Look, but it's not really going well. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to hang them all back up because I'm going to get upset that my tree is bare. But you know what? I think I want all the willow branches out too. They're like dusty. Did you guys see the dusty? Hold on. Do you guys see the dusty? Hold on, wait. Are you ready? You ready to see how I dust? Are you ready? They're so dusty. I put them up like 20 years ago. Sherry, you know that I don't do what people tell me to do. You know, I do the exact opposite. And then people go, well, then why did you ask for advice? Because I want to be an asshole. So do you guys know, can you please put in the chat that you have friends that, like certain friends that I have that I can't stand, when they ask you for advice, they go, what should I do? And then you tell them, and then they go, well, I don't want your advice. Well, did you not just ask me, you psychopath? Did you not remember? Did your split personality not remember asking me for friggin' advice? And then I give you sound advice from my experience, and then you go, I don't want your advice. So then why did you ask me, you dumbass? You know, you ask me, you go, oh, I would really like some advice. And then you tell them the advice and they don't like what you say and they get all bent. Do you guys have friends like that? You do. Oh, Michelle Guida's laughing. Oh, because I got really loud about it. I got mad about it. So no, you know the people that you're like, you know, they'll be like, well, I'm with my person and they're kind of not treating me right. And what should I do? And I'm like, just ditch them. Like, get over it. Go find someone new. Go do a new thing, whatever. Oh, that's not good advice. Well, apparently you asked for advice for a reason because you don't have very good advice. What's my problem, do you think? Does anyone know what my problem is in the chat? Can someone diagnose me? You know what, Sherry, you're exactly right. Sherry, you know Sherry, don't take me serious. I think you took me serious and that's not wrong. Why is this one so bent? Icicles, but look how pretty these are. I don't know. Should I make them into earrings? Do you guys think I could, why do I do these things? Do you guys think that I could do earrings at my sales? Thank you, Sith Trish. Thank you. Overactive brain. I do have a lot of problems. I shouldn't have done this live. I should have slept for the rest of the day. I was up really late last night because of all of you being so kind, and we had a sellout last night. I never knew I was going to be a sellout. So, why am I taking these down? Do you guys want to watch me take these down all night, or should I stop? Yeah, I think you're right, Mary. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mary Daniels. You'll stay with me? Okay, I'll take down my icicles. Here, look, you can watch me. Here, you can watch me. Here, wait, we'll turn this into a redecorating progress. Sherry Merlot is right. Merlot is right. There's too many icicles on this. Do you guys want me? Do you guys want me to make earrings out of these, though? Like, I could sell them on my channel. Do you guys want me to make these into earrings that I could sell on my channel? Oh, Pistachio, I'll put him back. Like, Pistachio, don't worry, honey. You guys can see my sweaty armpits now. I hope anyone coming in is like, I thought we were going to talk about a high-end art auction, and here he is taking 10-cent icicles that glow in the dark from the 60s out of his dusty tree. I like this idea. This is refreshing. Sherry's right. I needed change. I needed change. Sherry, thank you. And Pistachio, I'll put him back next week. So, because then someone will say, well, I came here because they said you redecorated your set. Well, it's not really a set, it's where I live, you know, because, well, anyways, I won't talk about sets on YouTube because sometimes they're comical. Oh, look at the dust. Did you see the dust? You missed the dust pile. Only if they're clip-ons. Jan, I'll make you a pair of icicle clip-ons. I like this idea. Hey, Mary, do you remember when you told me to take these down years ago? Do you remember? Mary, do you remember? All right, I'm going to stand up over here. You can stare at my crotch. So, hold on. Here, you can see my pores. All right, here, I have to get over here. Hold on. Well, now, I can't see the chat now. All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to take down a whole bunch more of these. And then I'm going to go back over, and I'm going to show you something from... Oh, no. I just knocked down a whole bunch of them. There's a big pile of dust that just came off of that one. Holy dust ball. Will you guys put dust ball in the chat? Can you put hashtag dust ball? Dust ball. Sherry, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Can I show you some more of my treasures? Do you guys want to see more of my treasures? What? Look how many I got down. Oh, there's dust all over those. Hold on, I'm going to show you some treasures. Treasures! Oh, treasures. Did you guys see this one ever? Did I show you this one? This Art Nouveau original? Did you ever see this one? Did I show this ever? This art glass vase? Do you guys remember that one? I don't know if I ever showed that one before. Do you guys want to see my stacks of Bakelite? Do you want to see... Oh, I could show you this one. Oh, I could show... Do you guys remember this one? Did I ever show Did I ever show you this one? This is Lowton. Some people say Lawton. I say Lowton because I'm from Ohio. Look at the inside. Do you love this one? Can you put in the chat if you love this one? Flood the chat with pink hearts. Put the pink heart emojis in. We got to get this chat moving. I was distracted by that catalog. That was not me at my best. That was me at my worst. I have plique azure. Do you want to see a large plique azure vase that I've never showed on my channel before? It's going to be dusty. Hold on, let me dust this bad boy off. All right, this is going to be really dusty because I haven't dusted this in probably 10 years. So I don't want to hear about it. Do you want to see plique azure? There, I just dusted it off. Hold on. There we go. I just dusted it off. Do you want to see plique azure? A very, very big one. It's all plique azure. So it's all transparent enamel. I just spit on myself. It's all transparent enamel, and it's plique azure. So you can see if I put a light on the inside of this. Do you want me to go get a light and light that up? All right, we'll leave that out because people are going to say, light it up, bitch. And I'll say, all right, just keep your pants on. I'll get it lit up. I have too many icicles on this tree. You know, I think I'm going to take the whole tree out. I think, you know, do you guys know what happens? Can you imagine what happens? I'm going to be up until, okay, put in the chat how long you think I'll be up tonight. Please put in the chat how long you think I'll be up. Oh, I'm getting so many of them now. This is like a harvest. This is like a fall harvest. Is anyone still here with me? What if I make necklaces out of this? I'll be up until at least 3. Yeah. Do you guys know what happened the other night? I was minding my own business. You guys ready for the best thing ever? I was minding my own business, and my mom, she called me. I said goodnight to her at like 10 o'clock because I like my mom to go to bed at a decent hour, you know, and I try and be respectful of her. These icicles, there's too many of them. Thank you, Mary Daniels. My mom, she called me at 10:18. And then I was like, okay, good night. Take it easy. Night, night, mama. And then I fell asleep on my sofa because that's what, you know, I do because I don't sleep. You know, I don't sleep. I sleep usually hanging upside down in my closet. So I usually, It's true. I usually like a bat. I usually that's where I fall asleep. And anyways, my mom called and she called me back at 12:15 at night. I swear to God, she came back. She called me at 12:15. Oh, braid them in my beard. Okay, hold on. Braid them in my beard. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Only because you said so. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Let me figure this out. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm gonna lose every subscriber I've ever worked for. Thank you, Brad, for telling me that. I appreciate it. Thank you for making me lose every subscriber I've ever earned. So, all right, let's do this. You know, I think, do you guys dare me to go to lunch with Jeremy tomorrow? Slept 4 hours, then 2 more. It's crazy. Thank you. Love you. I'll do it for a chupa chat. If you give me a super chat, I'll go to lunch with Jeremy tomorrow. And hold on. I'll go to lunch with Jeremy tomorrow if you give me a chupa chat. Thank God Thelma's not here. And my mom, she probably left because my mom's embarrassed. I don't blame her. Thank you, Sherry. I like the Viking look. Brad, thank you for the excellent idea. Hold on, I got to make it look right. I mean, how does it look right? Why am I talking like this with my mouth like this? You know, and then I wonder why no other resellers want to come to my channel. I know why you don't want to come to my channel now. Hold on. Rick, you know that I would do it. Is Judith leaving? Lisa Ross. Oh my. Yeah, she. Oh my God. Thelma is here. I didn't think she was here. Thelma, why are you still here? I said the other day when I was at that art opening with Jeremy, and I said something about someone give me a chupa chat. Don't make me laugh because they'll fall out. Hold on. How am I doing this with a straight face? How do I do anything with a straight face? Someone will say, I told you he was on DRUGS. No, I'm not. I should be. Maybe that would help the situation. But no. There. Is my mom still here? Look what you raised. I'm 52. I'm 52. I'm the ice queen. Oh, Heidi, thanks for coming in. You know, could you imagine someone just showing up? Oh my God. Michelle, I absolutely love. She gave me $20. Wait. I didn't delete. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. What? I didn't delete that. Hold on. Shoot. I deleted her message? Michelle, did I delete your message? Oh, shoot. Boys just gotta have fun. Coral Ray. David Berkheimer. I'm not. This isn't real, David. I wouldn't do this. David Berkheimer's here. He's gonna think I've completely lost it. Thelma, I found a Cartier brooch today. Thelma's here, Robin, and David Berkheimer. Oh, Michelle. Okay, good. You're still here. Like I held down on the thing to put things. My cat Ewok loves you, Jason. She's making pillows on me watching you. You know what, Sherry? Animals are my jam. People, not so much. People really. No, don't say it, Jason. Nope. Nope. Censor. Lisa Ross is here. I can't believe she's here. And I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? Because someone told me to. Hold on. Michelle, get this one too for Jeremy. Oh, Thelma, you shouldn't be here. Thelma, I'm going to ruin your channel. Thelma, I love you. Thanks for being my friend. I guess I could leave the little braids in my beard. Look how long my beard is getting again. Oh, thank you for saying you love me. But see, Catherine, if I showed up with those in my beard, I don't even know if Jeremy would see it at this point. Deb Martell, thank you. You're laughing hysterically. Carl Ray, no. Joshy boy's back. Joshy, I thought you left. Joshy, did you get a picture of that? Look at how tired my eye is. My one eye is just like, I'm tired. My other eye is totally fine. Do you know when I read the chat, I go cross-eyed? I like finally watch myself on here and I'm like, I'm never cross-eyed, and I go cross-eyed when I read the chat. I just got here. Checking on new house, painters all day. My mom has painters next week. Oh, thank you so much. That's Desi, 1984. Such a trying day. I needed that. You know what, Eldine, I'll do it. But like, so if I showed up with those in my beard, I'm not so sure Jeremy would even notice. Look how long my beard is getting already. Yeah, it goes crazy. It's all the testosterone. Oh, it's all the testosterone with the world's most feminine eyebrows. Oh, you know what, Eldine? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Daniel. All right, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Oh, I can see your picture now. Kinda. Sorta. I think so. You're in a black shirt, but I can't see anything else. Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel. Coral Ray. I don't think he'd even notice. All right, Tiffany sterling silver vase. This is a trumpet vase from 1920s. But see, like the camera has everything flipped because, like in my world, these are over there and these are over there. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, okay. All right. I understand. Oh, yeah, I understand. This is 1920. This is Tiffany, Tiffany sterling silver. And this is from my estate sale that's coming up in Fairlawn, Ohio. And this is a Tiffany sterling silver trumpet vase from 1920. I don't own this. This is going to be for sale in my upcoming estate sale. And it's from 1920 or before, could be before, but it's dated 1920 and then has the monogram of the family. But a very beautiful Tiffany sterling silver trumpet vase. And I did slightly polish this. You know how I never polish my silver, but this, unfortunately, they put it in saran wrap. Saran wrap and rubber bands are a no and no. So please don't rubber band your sterling silver or your silver plated flatware. Please do not saran wrap your sterling silver anything. Please don't do that. Please store them in a Crown Royal bag or a velvet pouch or a linen pillowcase. Please don't do that. But look at this for a Tiffany sterling silver trumpet vase. That's in my estate sale in Fairlawn, coming up the 18th, 19th, and 20th, and another piece of my pottery that everyone missed earlier. But please hit the thumbs up for me if you don't mind. That would help me out immeasurably. And Deb Martell said, my coffee arrived today. Looking forward to my morning cuppa. You know what, Deb? I hope you love it because he's worked very, very hard on this roasting thing, and he's almost got it perfect. I mean, he's like a step away from perfection with it. And Jeremy is a stickler. Like, if he roasts it and he tries it and it's not good, he's like, nope, got to redo this. I'm like, okay, you just do you. He's like, I am with jewelry and decorative arts. Jeremy is a stickler for what he most loves. So he is. Thank you so much, Beyond Bacaloo. Wow, look how many thumbs up I got. I asked and I was at 85 and now it's 109. Unbelievable. Because there are real people here with me. There's totally real people here with me. And thank you so much for the super chats. I never thank you enough. But David, thank you. Michelle, thank you. And whoever gave me the first one, I'm drawing a blank on who gave me the first one tonight. I think I've gotten 3 or 4. So thank you so, so much. Hi, Brenda. Oh, Janine Beeler. I'm in Indianapolis. I brought our coffee with us. Awesome. Thank you. So if you missed Squeaky Cheese Lady, if you missed my show tonight, I had a little bit of technical difficulty, but I got through it because I persevere. Went through the Aspire auction catalog and showed 80 to 85% of my lots. Deb, I know, right? Bots. I showed 80 to 85% of my lots, and I walked you all through the catalog. So, and I had some, like I said, some technical difficulties, and it's very distracting. I wish I could have said more about my art. I wish I could have said more about some of the pieces that are in there because a lot of them have stories, and I could have told you like where I bought them, how long I've had them, why they're important, the different techniques that were used. In oil painting, it's not just, paint, 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 it's, there are certain techniques, and I wanted to cover some of that. And it all fell apart. It's like, just take my art for what it is and let it bring beauty to your life. That's all. Oh, 115 people or 115 thumbs up. Thank you so, so much for that. Thank you. Nice to have been watching the catalog. Oh, you've been watching the catalog. Thank you so much. Yeah. Rebecca Peters. So does anyone else have any questions out there? I do want to light up the Pli Cajure, so let me go get my flashlight. I'm going to go heat up some, I got hot chocolate today. I don't know. I like saying the word hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I don't know why. I just do. Susan followed along the Aspire site and I bid on 3. Thank you so much for your bids. Thank you. And even if you don't win, I will say thank you so much for supporting supporting me in selling off some of my collections. And good luck. And I hope you win something. I hope you all win something. I hope you all win something that you really love. Oh, there's Crow Dragon Pirate. He's a content creator, guys. So if you're not familiar with him, I don't know his name. Is it? Hold on, don't say it. Justin, Jacob, Justin, Justice, Tom. Caleb. I'm really bad with names, you guys. Caleb, did you see that I braided my beard and put icicles in it? Because that's what a 52-year-old mature man does. Caleb, you guys, that's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. Oh, thank you, Lisa Hand. It does help my channel out. The super chats all add up. And I looked at my analytics from last month, and it was an embarrassing month. I think I made, it's fine. Like, don't think about this. I think I made like $800 less than the month before, but my content, I wasn't taking it serious. I wasn't taking it serious. Yeah, I was super close. Caleb, isn't that what I said? Can you guys rewind and see? Isn't that what I said? Caleb, I think I did. Of course you braid your beard. That's what it's for. I have a pretty similar beard myself. Yours is better though. Caleb, I've never seen your face because you don't go camera up, and I don't blame you. After all this time, I thought, boy, why did I go camera up ever? Because I'm not all that to look at. But Caleb, I had like I had 5 icicles in my beard, and I braided it, and it was really cool. It was very Viking-esque. Someone dared me to do it, so I did it. Someone gave me $20. They gave me a chupa chat. They gave me a chupa chat. Barb Thompson. Thank you so much, Barb Thompson, for the super chat. It is very awesome and so appreciated. And I'm not going to like be like, oh, please, Tiny Tim needs some porridge. Could you please give me a super chat? I'm not going to beg for it, but it's an amazing feeling that when you have a little extra, you're willing to support my channel. I so appreciate it. Caleb, thank you so much for stopping in. Do you all know, have you all watched Caleb? No drinking out of the silver trumpet vase. You know what, Jen? I was thinking about pouring my hot chocolate in and then getting a straw and drinking out of the Tiffany sterling silver vase. So this is coming up in my estate sale. I don't own this. I wish I did. But this is Tiffany and Company, solid sterling silver, not weighted. It's a trumpet vase, and it's exceptional. These are always dented and dinged and weirded out. And I'll be honest with you, this fell over and was dented, and I fixed it for the family. They don't know that I straightened it out, but they don't need to know that. But I did. I completely redid this edge because it had fallen over, and it was way out of whack. So I had to come home and hammer that back together and get this solvent and make sure that it was in wonderful condition. Caleb said, what did he say? Glorious face. Thank you so much. Champagne, yes, Caleb's gold. See, there we go. Lisa Ross knows you. Yes, love Caleb's gold find at Goodwill. Okay, does anyone else know Caleb? Oh man, drink a bunch of wine. Caleb, thank you so much for stopping in. You're very cool. I like your vibe. You're like, what I like about you is you're easy to listen to, unlike me. So if we combined our channels and you did all the talking, I think we'd have 100,000 subscribers by now, and we wouldn't have to buy any of them. Oh my gosh, Mia, you never have to give me money. Mia just gave me $1.99. Honey, you save that for your books and your schooling, okay? Mia Dunzetta Rolls, go get them, girl. Go get them. I know you're close to finishing. At least I think you are. Pittance for Tiny Orphan Jason's Porridge Fund. Let me see if I can grift all night. Would you please give me some porridge? Please. Hold on, let me go get an empty bowl out of my kitchen and make people feel bad for me. This was about my art, and now it's turned into a shit fest. So if we combined our channels, I would force you to make more rad jewelry. You do awesome work. Caleb, I can show you some more of my pieces. Do you guys want to see some of my rings? Caleb just said about my art. Do you want to see some of my rings before I put more icicles in my beard? So my mom, I don't know why my mom even bothers coming here anymore. I'm going to stay on for another 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go. I hate to leave the live, but I have to go to bed. That's exactly right. I got to call my mom. Mom, can I stay on for 15 more minutes? I'll show you some. All right. I'm going to go heat up some hot chocolate. I'm going to show you this incredible plique Japanese vase out of my collection. See, there you go. Jason Griff's very Jan, you're not supposed to say shit like that. Jan, thank you. Thank you, Jan. I'm going to heat up some hot chocolate, Hey, Mom, is it okay? I think it's okay if I stay on a little bit more. I can call you at like 10. Hold on, I have to like have up this very special hot chocolate. People are going to say, I knew he put vodka in his hot chocolate. No, I don't. It's just hot chocolate. Keep your pants on. Hold on, I got to keep this bad boy up. All right, I'm going to show you some art that I made. I'm going to show you some rings. Oh, I have to get, why am I screaming? I'm halfway across the house. Why am I yelling? Oh, so hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Maybe I should put something in my hot chocolate. Then I'd have a reason to be a nutcase. All right, I'll show this one. These are the ones out on my desk right now. Hold on. And then I'll have to go. There's like another box full of them somewhere. Why am I yelling? Why am I so loud? Oh, okay, so there's this smoky quartz. There's the smoky quartz ring that I fixed. That's the brutalist one that I had to redo the prong on. We'll show that one. Then we'll show the Jabo marble one that I made. Then we'll show this one that I made because I love this one a lot. So we'll show this one that I made. Yep, double ring shank. Why? Because I wanted to. Epic stone. Made that bad boy. This is one of my earliest ones that I made. It's smoky quartz. Here I go, umming. I don't know why I do that every time. And then I watch back and I go, is there any other word besides that I know? Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, I almost burnt my hot chocolate. Hold on. Oh boy, what a messy life. Okay. All right. Washing my phalanges and making sure that my runny nose isn't getting out of control over here. I don't know if this hot chocolate's warm enough. Oh gosh. All right. Is everyone still here with me, or did everybody leave? Is anyone still here? Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's scroll down. Oh, is she really going to bed? I don't have to be up early. I'm gonna call her as soon as I'm done. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Okay, Mandy, my mom. Jason will be home late, LOL. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you a couple of rings, and we're going to go because I'm going to call my mom in a little bit. All right, so first things first, pli jour. Let me shut the light off. Uno momento, por favor. All right, you ready? Pli jour, enamel. So this is all glass enamel, completely pli jour. So that is all cloisonné that's completely backless, and it is a phenomenal version. Yes, there's some hairline cracks, but usually they get them. But this is pli jour, so the enameling is has no backing on the inside of it, so it's completely transparent enamel. And this has been with me for probably, I would say, this has been with me for about 20 years. But this is absolutely amazing, and it's sterling silver wire and then completely groundless enamel, and it is pli jour. I bought this back in the day at the thrift for I think I paid like $40 or $45 for it because they thought it was just like ceramic, and I was like, no, it's pleak, and it's phenomenal, and it's all groundless cloisonné, so that's sterling silver wire and then sterling silver base, and it's a winner. All right, let me put that back before I break it. Let me put that right back where it was, and then I'm going to grab you a couple other rings, and then I'm going to go because I do have to call my mom, and I don't want to have to wake her up, but she does have to be up early. She's got a lot going on. Everything's good though, so it's all good things. Let me grab this bin of rings since Caleb asked, and you know how I am. I always do what I'm told to do, which isn't true. Let's go this way. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. All right. Why did I go like this with my eye? I watch these back and I'm like, what are my faces doing? Mm. Okay, you ready? Mm. Did you all see my thrift store find the other day? I bought a David Yurman diamond necklace for $12. Where is it at? David Yurman sterling silver. You know how I don't care about designer stuff. I do because it makes me money. David Yurman sterling silver diamond necklace for $12, and the cheapest I found it online was $2.85. And I don't take you come shop with me because it's just annoying. It's just so annoying. I get very distracted by the camera, and I find it to be offensive to other shoppers. And there's other YouTubers who base their channel on going to the thrift and look what I got for this, and look what I sold it for this. That's all well and great. I won't do it. I don't want to do it. Not going to happen. Sterling silver, brutalist, and look at the way it's constructed. And this is the one that I fixed. I think it was this prong right here that was completely broken off, and I matched the prong, and then I soldered it back together. That is a gigantic smoky quartz. Oh, and it's just dirty. Hold on. There's a little spot on it. I don't want someone to think like I hit the stone, because I would never hit the stone. It's just a little spot. It's like a little speck of who knows what. Oh, and then here, let me show you it on. There we go. Did Jason show the Victorian diamond? Which one? Victorian diamond. Yeah, and pearls for $4. I'll go find them. I'm gonna go get them. Hold on. Look, I'll be right back. Oh, everyone's gonna come in and be like, where's the guest host? Or where's the host tonight? Oh, he left. He was busy. He's busy running around the house like an asshole. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. So, oh shoot, I forgot to show you these. I got opal beads the other day. They sold these as plastic. But the light's gonna be cruel. They sold these opal beads as plastic. What? What opal beads? What on God's green earth? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, genuine opal. And you know how opal is shy on camera? Boy, I wish I could block the light out and show you those. I need to bring these into the light box. What? Mm-hmm. That was karma. All the shoot that I've been through with people, karma be like, here, find these. Cultured pearls, not the best in the whole wide world. Cultured pearls, yeah, plastic. These were $4. $4 because it was $8 at the Village Discount Outlet. $8, and these are cultured pearls. And these are genuine cultured pearls. They were $4, but these had been there for over 2 weeks because they're half price. Where are the experts? And then there's this. Never mind. Yeah, I say it. There's a guy and a lady that go and they're like experts. They're like experts. They left cultured pearls for $4 for over 2 weeks at the Village Discount Outlet. So maybe I need to start doing the come shop with me's and showing people me out in the field finding pearls like this for $4. Okie dokie. And they're experts. You know how I feel about the word expert. Mm-hmm. All right, are you ready? This is the David Yurman. It may not be the biggest or the best, but it's David Yurman. So there's our diamond pendant. All right, there you go. Diamond pendant, absolutely diamonds. And this swivels, so that swivels around like it should. Diamonds, David Yurman. And this, are you ready? This is $12, Village Discount Outlet. I did not print this tag. I did not take this to the thrift and hand this to the lady and say, can you please put this in the case? So before anyone gets cute and goes, oh, he does all these things and he puts things in boxes, and no, I don't. I don't have to. Been doing it for 32 years, so I don't need to fake anything. But this was at the Village Discount Outlet, and it is David Yurman. So there is your David Yurman signature. It is adjustable, like it's supposed to be. Sterling silver David Yurman diamond pendant necklace for $12. What? Yeah, $12 for David Yurman. Okay, thank you. It's like, all right, karma be like, do it. All right, so these, and then I'm going to go. I've been on for way long enough, and I appreciate everyone watching on replay. Sterling silver ring I made We'll talk about the stone in another video. I'm not talking about it right now. It'll take me all night. Sterling silver, I love the simplicity of this mounting. But I made this in 2000. Let me take off my giant smoky quartz. I made this in 2005 or 2006. That's not the way I wear it, by the way. I wear it this way. 2005, 2006. And there you go. Does anyone have any other questions before I go? Jabo marble made into a ring. And these are my rings. I have necklaces over there, but I can't reach them. So this is my smoky quartz, and this is my dazzler. And this, yeah, it still fits. This was my second ring I ever made. Sterling silver, and we weren't allowed to solder when I made this. We weren't allowed to solder yet. And the teacher came in and she was like, how did you do that? And I said, with my hands. And she goes, how did you do that, Mr. Adams? And I said, with my hands. And she goes, did you solder that? And I said, yeah, I did. So and then she hired me to be the teacher's assistant because she said, you're too far advanced for the other students. Will you be my teacher's assistant? Hi, favorites by Ellen. All right, there you go. Oh, now my son wants to be famous like you. Are you serious, Sarah? Well, first of all, I'm not famous. And second of all, tell him to be careful. Because I thought I wanted this, and some days I'm not so sure. I don't know why this just fell out of here. Oh, I see why. Oh, I see why. Okay, here's my jellyfish ring. This is my jellyfish ring. Oh, I like the sawtooth bezel. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, they're not easy. Sawtooth bezels are not easy. So this is my jellyfish ring, and one of the little pearls just decided to take a dive off of it, but I put it back on for right now. I don't know how it fell off of there. This is a lucite grape. So you know the old lucite grapes that nobody wanted back in the day? You know, they didn't want them. I cut them apart. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Caleb. Yep. I so appreciate what you do on your channel. You're very, very fantastic. And Caleb, if you ever want to collaborate, we most certainly can. I'm going to tell you all, after getting burned by some people on YouTube and realizing that I didn't want to fit in, and realizing it was okay that I didn't fit in to certain circles, I am going to go back on YouTube with a few people. There's one specifically, I don't want to say her name right now. She's beautiful, she's smart, she's a jewelry seller, and she's got an amazing channel, and she's got a big following, and I like her. And I reached out to her, and I said, I watch you on YouTube, and she's like, are you kidding me? I watch you all the time. And I'm like, you knew about me? And she was like, who doesn't know about you? I was like, so I want her to come on my channel with me. So she's going to come on my channel, and we're going to do an interview, and I want to expose her to all of you that I love, and I want to keep her safe, and I absolutely love her. Oh, thank you, Aldine. Yeah, it's not a small ring. The jellyfish is really, really tall, but it's all sterling silver. I should have described it more, but this is my sheriff's ring. It's all rhinestones and sterling silver, and I wanted it to be really, really big because I used to wear this in the club. Jan, yeah. Yeah, Jan. I learned, and friendships are not given, they're earned. And my people that I'm aligned with now, I've earned every single friend. And when there's differences of opinion, that doesn't make someone a bully. It just means that you have a difference of opinion. And because someone doesn't like my opinion, doesn't mean I'm a bully. And let's get that straight, like 100% straight. I think that's where I got hurt, is that I was called a bully. And no, I was just telling the truth. And just because you didn't like my truth doesn't mean that I'm a bully. But I made all these sterling silver tendrils, and then I covered it in cultured pearls and sterling silver, and I drilled those into that half round grape of lucite. Love that. You know what, Sherry? It's true. And I had an opinion and they didn't like it, and that's why I got bounced out. But they didn't realize that I left before they threw me out. That's the one thing about me. You won't have to ask me to leave. You'll see my brake lights. You won't have to ask me to leave. I think, whatever. I like to let them think that they threw me out, but we all know the truth. Percolator top and dice. So this is an old percolator top off of a percolator, and then there's dice inside that go around on the inside. See what I'm saying? There's like little game dice, and sterling silver. It's a percolator top. So it's a percolator top with dice on the inside of it. This is, and I'm gonna show. Oh, I need to go soon because I gotta call my mom. She comes first. This comes second. See, I have to keep everything in perspective. This one's a fire opal, and I'm gonna remount this one because I don't like this mounting anymore. And then I'll show you one more, and we're gonna call it. And this whole thing is completely filled with rings. So this is a fire opal. It is 78 or 82 carats. So, and it's a genuine fire opal. It's a genuine fire opal, and I made the mounting. Years ago, this stone cost me... I'm not going to say. I'll just leave that unsaid. I'll just not say. But it's a genuine fire opal. It's one of the largest that they took out of the ground, out of the mine. And I got lucky enough that, like back in the day when I made this 20 some years ago, I was friends with someone that was at the mine during discoveries, and they only pulled certain large stones out, and they were not offered to the public. And I wasn't just the public back then. And oh, thank you so much, Mary Daniels. You said you love the way my mind works. Well, that makes you a very special person, because sometimes my mind doesn't work at all. And I made this sterling silver mounting, but I don't love it. And I like it, but I don't love it. It needs something else. It needs something else. And I did all these pierce work holes, but that is one of the largest opals. I think, never mind. It was over 5,000, and I don't remember how much I spent. It was a lot. It was a lot, but well worth it. Can't get them anymore. Can't get it that size. Never gonna happen. There are 9 million more rings. Let me show you this one. This is one of my favorites for whimsy. And then I'm gonna go. I gotta go call my mom. This is one of my favorites for whimsy. Like when people say, do you do wearable sculpture? The answer is yes. So I bezel set that rock crystal that's like a bullet-shaped rock crystal. And I did it on a spring. And then there's this moving, hold on, let me tap my camera so it focuses. There's this moving ball and like chain. And then I bezel set a little opal on the side of it. So this is like a little bobbly ring. It's a little fidget ring. This one I did in 2000, maybe 2001, 2002. And I was known for wearable sculpture. That's not an everyday thing, but people loved the whimsy of the movement of the rings. They loved the sculpture, and that opal is on fire. I picked, when I did my pieces like custom like that I sold, back in the day I would sell these for like, I think I sold one for 700. I think I sold one like that for 700. And then that one, I was gonna sell it and I decided not to. This is the big ring. This is the one that is 3,000, no, I'm sorry, I almost lied. 2000 and, 2002 parts, sterling silver, completely hand fabricated. So the way that this was made is just insane. This is completely hand fabricated by me. And these used to, these can fold down. So this is all woven together, and all of these are little sterling silver filaments that I completely handmade. Okay, so these are all sterling silver filaments. This was in this one got through the top 283 works at the Cleveland May Show at the Cleveland Museum of Art, and it got cut in the final round. And I'm glad it did, because it was a terrible show. You are so loved, Jason. The haters need someone to project on. They are greedy and interested, not interested in people's, yeah. I messaged one such person today and said, I'm sorry, your audience isn't for me. That's our right to, that is our right to say when someone's not fit for our life. And I'm not fit for I'm not fit for a lot of people's lives. And I'm totally fine with that, but I'm gonna call it out. And I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy to air it all out, and to let people know where we stand. And like I said, the Circle of Eight had ousted me on YouTube, and I'm grateful for it now, because I pulled 7 weeds there, and I have 1 weed left to pull. And I'll shine light into darkness, and then I'll be down and over it and onto something else, you know? So this is all of the most amazing. And then so this was flat sheet. I guess understand how I went through this. This is all flat sheet that's been fabricated. And so that's where your finger goes in. And then I carved these out, and then I soldered this all together. See all the seams here? This is very difficult. These works are very, very difficult to create. This ring took me 2.5 months to make, start to finish. And I made every single little filament on here. And it was called Buisson. Oh, how do you say this? It's French. I'm not gonna get it right. It's the healing bush, and my friend, I had fair warned him, and I said, I think our intuitions are very powerful in our lives when we allow them to be with people, and I don't have that many connections with humans. I have it much more with animals. And after all, people are just fancy animals, and it's true. We're fancy animals. Long story short is, I'm distracted by the clock because I want to call my mom. I knew that he was going to get HIV, and he did. I just knew it was coming, and I made this in honor of him, and then I entered it into the show, and it was revered, and it does stand on its own. So it stands on its own, and then these all fold down. These all fold down like filaments. They'll all fold down, and it becomes this spray. Oh, I will. I will. I'm getting off of here in about 2 seconds. I am going to call my mom. She'll be fine. She'll answer. But check that out. So, and then on the inside, but wearable sculpture was something that I excelled at back in the day, and I'm going to get back to it. That's where I find my most happiness. And then a grand finale. I mean, this is all filled, by the way. This is all completely filled with a lot more pieces. There's a brooch I made, a ring I made, a turtle ring I made. This brooch I made, I don't think I've ever shown it on my channel. This is amazing. I made that. It has a diamond eye. That was my first diamond I ever set because I forced myself. Boy, there was dog fur in this and cat fur in this. This is a brooch I made, and that's a diamond eye. And I drilled out a hole to make the eye. And I did sign this one. So like when people are like, why don't you sign your work? And I'm like, I do what I want, you know? So this is quite amazing. This is lucite, sterling silver, a diamond eye, and it's this modern mask. Thank you, Painted Pony. I thought I lost you. I didn't think you loved me anymore. And I was okay with it. I was like, whoever's supposed to be here will be here. And I did tell some people that I don't want them here. I just told them straight up. I said, I don't want you here. You don't need to be here. You can go. You're free to move around. I don't want you here. I just told them straight up. I didn't want him here. I love you, Painted Pony. Fire agate. This one is fire agate, and I cracked one of the stones when I set it. So I cracked one of the stones when I set it. People are like, you need to make jewelry, and I'm like, I do. So there's my reticulated silver. People won't talk about that as a technique, but reticulated silver. See the fine silver on the surface where fine sterling will raise to the surface. This is all sterling silver. And look at these fire agates. And I cracked, I cracked this one. And then I was like, damn it anyway. So I just left it there. But look at how cool. Yeah, fire agates. And I wanted this ring made before I got into school. I wanted this ring made. And so the reason why I took metalsmithing at the university was because of this ring. So, oh my God, April B, I would never tell you that. But there was just a couple people that were like, questioning me and stuff and like and I said, you don't need to be here. Like, if I'm not for you, it's okay that I'm not for you. It's okay. Like, I'm good with it now. It's all right. I made this brooch, by the way, but I made this for a benefit. I made this for an AIDS benefit in Cleveland. I had a tuxedo that I'll show you eventually. And yes, I used to dress up, I have a tuxedo that's like tails and very beautiful, very handsome, totally awesome, a vintage tuxedo. And I needed this. I needed this on my tuxedo. So I did this large directional sterling silver brooch and wearable sculpture, but I completely hand fabricated all these pieces. So I completely hand fabricated all these, and look how big it is. I think it's like 6 inches. The only thing I didn't like about it, I got lost here on the end, how to finish the end, and I just don't like this. But I like that passed through there. I like the idea. I didn't like the end result, but I completely hand fabricated these out of sterling silver. And my solder seams, and when I say this, and I mean this, I was one of the best fabricators of sterling silver back in the day, and I fabricated all my parts. Nothing's cast here. So all these are fabricated and then shadowed and everything's soldered together. But I love that bar with that end design here. And I love this whole thing. I lost it here. There's something there that was like, hurry up, finish it, get it done. And it wasn't exact. It wasn't my vision. And then one more I'll show you. And then we're going to call it and we're going to say goodnight. And thank you all so much again for watching the Aspire auction preview. I so appreciate you. Pamela Tomlinson, thank you. Ellen, thank you. I think Lulu snuck in. I think I saw her come in. Bakelite Cherry. It's a Bakelite Cherry that was made by a gentleman, oversized Bakelite Cherry. And then I completely fabricated the sterling silver backplate and sterling silver shank. Isn't that cool? Oh, Renee, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, and that's a carved Bakelite. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. It just made me really happy. All right, so that's it. Thank you all so much for joining in. I hope I answered all of your questions, and I hope that you understand that I still go to the thrift every day. I'm still not gonna give up on my collections, on collecting. This is just a process of getting through. Please race over to aspireauctions.com, go through the catalog. Up in the top of this video, when I first started, I went through all of the 80% of the lots that are mine. I got to keep it truthful. 80% of the lots that are mine. And the only reason why I didn't cover some of them is because of the expense and because I'm trying to keep my security front and center. So thank you so much for joining in again. You've been an amazing crowd tonight. It was a great honor. Sorry that the feed earlier was a little bit rough, but we got through it. Thank you all so much. Lisa Hand, I'm going to call you hopefully in a little bit. Mwah. I love you all so much. I'm calling my mom right now. Catherine Lamantia, Pamela Tomlinson, Lulu, Lisa Hand, Jan Vafa, Annalisa Beck, Sarah Morshed. Everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Mary Daniels, Susan, everyone that was here earlier that left, Painted Pony, Michelle Guida. Thank you all so much. Sherry, I love you so much. Good night, everyone, and thanks for participating in the Aspire auction. I will see you hopefully live tomorrow night. Shh, don't tell anybody else. I love you. Good night, everyone. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.